you to my channel. Um, I'm here today. I'm going live because I have some things I want to talk about. And so, if you have you passing and strolling through, you might want to listen in and find out what's up, what I'm talking about. But I came today because that was something. It's kind of like weighing heavily on my heart that I might need to talk about it. It's something I want to say, and I'm just giving basically like some insight on like various things, like ideas, and that's what's kind of getting me. It's bothering me. My ideas are bothering me because where I am and where I want to go, and B is two different things, and I have to work on it, or it's going to work itself out some way, somehow. I hope so. Anyhow, so the idea, my thinking and my thought is today is that I'm giving a little insight on seeing things in a different light, in a different way. And what I have, it's the way to talk about anything. And so, they say you have an idea, write it down, and everything. Don't because thoughts and ideas be coming and formulating within your mind, coming to you so quickly, and so quickly as they come, they go. And then you're saying, "Hey, where did that come from, and where did that go?" So this is where I am with my thoughts and my thinking, because I was looking over some paperwork or some things that I had written up and I had drawn up, and I'm saying, well, okay, which way do I want to take this thing? Which way is this thing going? Well, I tell you what, this thing been going on for 10 years. I've written this idea up, and it has not materialized. Not to say it won't, it's just that I had an idea, I written it down, and I put the date on it. I signed off on it the day that I drew it up. And I said, well, I checked into it. I checked into just, okay, you got an idea. You drew the plan up, you written it down, you put the date on it, and you sign off on it. Even though I am an artist, even though I draw myself, I'm not a licensed drawer, to draw. I can't go out there and draw for a company because people want someone who got that special edge. License, you licensed, are you certified? Well, no, I'm not. I draw on my own because I love drawing and I can present that to you. And hey, who knows? It might, hi, hello, Troy, come on in. Lawson, come on in. Yeah, Tammy, come on in. How are you all doing today? But anyway, I am talking about ideas. How you have an idea here that you take it and put it on paper form. And what do you do with it? Well, right now, look here, check this out. Thank you for asking. I had a company once upon a time. I'm considering one real soon. It's not that I'm so excited about all of this kind of stuff, because let me tell you this. It's great to get excited about those things, but you have to be willing to take it to so many steps and heights and levels. And do you really want to do this thing? Well, you know what? I just didn't have a thought. You know what? If you go to my site, you can see the drawings that I have had out there, that I have out there. Okay. Hello. Let's go. All right, Michael. And all right, guys. Look, y'all. Look, I want to talk to you guys, because let me tell you something. You guys are smart. I never put nothing past y'all, because I know y'all can articulate well, y'all understand very well. And hey, you know what? I want to bring this thing because you know what? I want to give you some fiery. Hey, look, I want to give you some insight on some things. I mean, y'all, I am literally, I am 71 plus. And I know you all got some great ideas. I know that. It probably ain't no doubt about it. But I want to tell you, thank you. I want to tell you from someone who have had or still having experiences just what the insight looked like, what it could be. Okay. All right. All right, cool. I'm gonna knock it off me. If it's a spider on me, I'm gonna knock it off. But anyway, I'm so glad y'all came. Oh, okay. Look, look. This is this necklace. I can put different little beads and trinkets on this necklace. But let me tell you guys, I wanna talk to y'all because I'm here to get this thought from my head to you all. The things that I'm thinking, it's good things. I think good thoughts. Trust and believe that. I'm right here. I am here in the great state of Texas. I can say that. I just don't tell you where I live, but I am in Texas. And I tell you what, a lot of people is coming here and they are loving it. They are loving what they see and what's going on and what's happening here. But because I can get pretty excited on you, okay? So I'm here in Texas, okay? I'm from Texas, in Texas, okay? So, but let me keep my momentum and my thought and my plan of action. What I came to tell you all and speak about what I want to say. And the thing that I want to talk about is ideas, ideas. Because you people smart. I don't put nothing past you. I know you're smart, and that's who I deal with. The smart folks. And then not to say that I don't deal with other kind of people. I deal with all types of people. Okay. And I'm very expressive. And when you get me going, you ain't no stopping me now. So praise God for live, going live, having live media, because I can go there. Thank you. And so, hi, hello, Dickerson. Okay. Look, I'm glad you guys came. I am so thankful that you're here. I'm excited for you, but I want to inject and I want to put a little thought on your mind, okay? And so, I'm gonna go back into business. I'm not in a rush. Whatever I do at this great late stage of my age, great age, the stage I'm in now, I'm not in a rush for really anything. I just let it be. I just let it unfold all on its own. Oh, sure I can. Uh huh. Okay. I can hear you. I can see you. And so, what I want to convey, I want to tell you guys this here. What's been bugging me, and it's something I have to get off my chest because it's these thoughts. Wait just a minute now. We ain't finna start that. Look, I came here to talk about me, and I came here to find out what's up with you. So, yeah, Dickerson. Hi, hi. I'm saying hello. I hope glad you're here. I am happy you're here. But I want you to know this here. I have thoughts that has been bothering me, and where you be? Hey, where you be? We got 50 states here. Now, where are you? We have 50 states, and anybody know about 50 states? Where could you be? Everybody know where I am if I'm in 50 states. You're welcome. And I hope you had a wonderful birthday, okay? But you guys, please, you're going to have to let me finish telling you. And see, I know I'm talking to some magnificent people because um, what is bothering me right now and my thinking and thoughts that I have. And I wanted to come and tell you all because I want you to know this. And so here I have, like, if you have any ideas, what about yourself? Any of you guys? What about you all? Are y'all planning on opening a business or want to do a business? Good, fantastic. So I'm here to say that, if you have any ideas, write it down, write your plan down. You may not use it right now. It may be good for you later in the years to come. Thank you. Okay. And so let's see here. Is my system up? Okay, I'm all the way up. I'm turned all the way up. Okay. But I came because I have an idea. I have thoughts of I'm a creative, very creative person, and that's why I do draw. I'm not a licensed artist. There are those who are licensed in that area, but I draw because it makes me happy and it's strategic, and I enjoy it for relaxation. Who is this? Somebody say, well, you know what? That's not the intent. I ain't come here to be mean. Come on now. You just trying to throw something out there. Don't be trying to throw stuff out there, trying to make me feel sentimental and all that, and carrying on and carrying out. Okay. So it's your birthday. Now what you gonna do? Now what else you want to tell me other than it's just your birthday? Come on, talk to me. So it's your birthday. What are you gonna do? Okay. Okay. What are you gonna do? It's your birthday. What are your plans? What are your thoughts? What you want to do on your day? Okay. Oh, I love Jesus too, baby. We on the same page. Okay, fantastic. Anything you want to just say other than it's my birthday in so many days? Okay. Hello. Hello. Okay, cool. Y'all gonna have a birthday party? Come on, talk to me. Talk to me and tell me about it since you want to talk about your birthday. Okay, I can talk about it because we all got a birthday. Yours is coming up in 18 days. Mine ain't gonna come until the end of the year. For real? Sound great? Sounds good. So okay, so you know what? I'm gonna tell you. Um, you're real sweet. You're a real sweet person because you said something that really got me on the run on here. You know what I'm saying? But going to Japan, how many hours you gonna be up in the air? Do you know? Going there where you traveling, do you know how many hours you're gonna be up in the air? Because I know how many hours it takes to get there. Come on, come on, Dickerson. How many hours you gonna be up in the air? Because I know how many hours you're gonna be there. Up in the air, flying, going there. Uh-huh. The nerve of you. The nerve of you, okay? I came here because I wanted to talk about something. And I wanted to let you know something, but you're so excited about. You did? Well, great. Thank you for doing that, okay? Appreciate it. And so and I asked you a question. How many hours do you think you're going to be in the air since you are going to a fantastic place? Thank you for doing that. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, you on point. You on point. Since you're talking back, you on point. Yes, you're gonna be up in the air just that many hours. Yes, you are. And so, since that is a great, fantastic place, what are you gonna do when you get there? Like you say, you're going to party. You're going to have a good time. Uh huh. Yep. Yeah, that's right. You done to hit the nail on the head. That's how many hours you're gonna be up in the air, and you're gonna probably fall asleep, wake up, and wonder how you got there yet, and you're still not there yet. But you're gonna have a pretty good time. You have probably a fantastic time. Okay, and so you told me some things, but you won't tell me other things. So I'm just gonna let you have your way, and I'm gonna be encouraged and excited for you. Okay, it's your birthday. Okay, but let me tell you this. See, y'all try to make my day. I'm doing good. It's just that I had some thoughts on my mind that I wanted to let you all know. But see, I'm seeing you all where y'all finna go out and party and stuff like that there. Are you gonna be here for an hour on the set with me? Is that what you're saying? You're gonna be here with me on set for an hour. Well, cool. I'm glad you're gonna be here because I can be here that length of time. I came here to just talk, and y'all just taking me away. Y'all get me in a better mood because I'm gonna tell you something about these ideas of mine. They are really bothering me, and I got good ideas. You all are? Okay. You're going there too. My teens, and I got two teens. I got 116 and 118. That's what they getting ready. They had signed up for, we got a pool and everything. And where I live, we got a pool. And me, myself, I'm not getting in the pool. I am 71, baby, and I'm not getting in no pool. I ain't going to deceive you. I am not getting in no pool, okay? And so I'm very sensitive. But you young people, y'all going on a splash, splash, and get on out there in that water, okay? But there's other, okay, let's see what you got. Okay, so what dream is this? Tell me. Tell me, because I know what I came here for. I'm just trying to accommodate you, okay? Because I can do this, okay? Yes, I'm here for you. Yeah, we can talk about it. So, in 18 more days, but when are you going to leave out, though? So, you going to leave out on your birthday, go on to your vacation spot? All right, you can talk to me. So, I came here because I'm thinking, oh, okay, what is that? Oh, you playing a game? Let me tell you something. Games are fine, but let me tell you something. I ain't off into all these games and stuff because you know what? I had a time. Okay, because let me tell you something. I see it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The sunset is actually beautiful. Hmm. You are just taking my breath away. Yes, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful because on the real, I was up pretty late. I mean, like on the real, like talking about. Okay, what we will see what? Okay. Oh, is that what you're gonna see when you get there? A beautiful sunset. You gonna go to those dream spots where you can take a look at them? Huh? Okay. You young people. I mean, y'all are amazing. Okay. I'm just gonna tell you like it is. Okay. So now, what else? What else you want to say? What's on your mind, baby? What else do you want to talk about, sugar? Because you're going to a fantastic place. You were. Okay. You saying it in English or what? So what I'm gonna do? Okay. All right then. So you going with a group of people? Heading out to where you going to your vacation spot? You gonna be with others in a group, or is it a family thing? Is it a family thing or what? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But you are going this summer. You're going this summer. That's the time to travel. It's summertime. But I want to let you know that I came here because that was things that was bugging me. And you want to speak to this last statement you talking about? Okay, now what you trying to say? because you're going into another a lingo type of subject. So make it plain, make it clear for me. Okay. So you got the cross in the heart. You love Jesus. You love me. Okay. Because you know what, I'm gonna tell you something about all this, all of your different types. Okay. So anyway, let me tell you something. I came here because of my ideas that I have written down, and in matter of fact, when you write exclusive ideas down there, almost like you one day want to do a patent on what you have originated and drew down, written down, and you want to take it to various levels to how to get it out there. Okay, so this is where I'm at. I'm an artist. I draw. I write down things. I create things that come from me that one day can be profitable for me. And so if I've written down an idea for 10 years and I'm trying to get it out there, they always ask you the question. They always ask one a question. Well, how much did you sell? Well, this kind of thing. See, my style of living, in that which, you can be out there forever working and still can't come up with all this extra stuff that's, you need to draw and you need to create and you need to have. Okay, you tell me what you're trying to say, because if you come up with one more thought, you may be headed in a different direction than where I'm going. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what are you saying? Break it on down. Because you saying some stuff that you know what I'm saying. Okay. And by the way, you told me about this birthday, but I don't know if you 75 or 55. How do you roll? Am I talking to a youngster, a middle age, or am I talking to a senior? Talk to me, talk back to me. And I can tell you how I'm going to roll with you. Okay? Are you a youngster? Are you middle age? Or are you a senior? Come on. Come on with it. You going to have a birthday in 18 days? How you want to roll with me, baby? Come on. All right. I want to know. I truly want to know. Come on now. You playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. All right then. I think that you need to get with your group, because it's not the group for you. Okay? I'm a senior. I'm a senior, baby. And my teens are 16 and 18 years old. And so therefore, uh, uh-uh. All right, talk with you later, baby. Have a good one. All right, take care. So anyway, the thing that I'm talking about is my ideas of my creativity and my artwork, that which I've created. And you write these things down, and so you never know when you want to pick it up again. So I've written down these ideas about 10 years ago, and that makes it about 2016, okay? And in my findings that I'm finding out, all right, talk to you later, baby. Have a good one. See ya. And so the thing about it is, this was very 10 years ago. Um, I was coming up with some great ideas about some things, and I was on the right track because I deal with a lot of artistry type things and stuff like that, like colors and artwork and paintings and drawing, and just seeing just where my ideas would take me. So I written this idea up, and so now what's going to happen is that okay, surely I'm talking to seniors, middle age, and anybody over 21, 18 to 21. Okay, so all the rest, these this is not for children. Okay, yeah, yeah. Because the thing about me, I'm gonna tell you about me. Everyone says that, lady, you can open your daycare, you can go in. That's not my thing. There's some people is very skillful and articulate with kids and children. Okay, I have been out there in the work field over 30 years, 20 plus, and things that I have encountered. Is when my superiors step to me, they step. My superior, when they step to me, they step hard. They don't, they come with the realness. And I have to answer on cue. I have to be available and conveying that which is supposed to and is done. Okay, so I know I'm talking to grown folk here. Seniors. I'm 71. You see, and so me myself, I'm not good at a daycare. Your nurseries and daycare and specializes. That's people, wonderful people specializes in those kind of fields, and I'm not in those fields. I'm not. I've been retired for about, I think about over a decade. I've been retired for over a decade. And so, see, my teens, they 16 and 18 years old, and very rarely do I be around the tots, the newborns and the tots and the children. I'm not normally around them. You see, and I deal with like my adult kids. They ranking, they up there in 50s and 30s and 40s. Those are my kids. You see. So those who is excellent, got that expertise with children, and these the pediatricians, and like my granddaughter, she's 16 and she got a pediatrician, and I mean she is just over the top with these young people. You see what I'm saying? She really let them be. But me myself, I'm not in that area. I'm ranking with the seniors and the middle-aged folk. You see what I'm saying? I talk to them, and they come, like, hey, you got to come correct with them. You can't be shucking and jiving them. You can't be fooling up on them people because they already know. See, and so that's how I am. You see what I'm saying? But you got the ones with the newborns. I just love to watch them. The new mothers and all that. But that's not me. I'm a senior. But I have ideas that I'm very creative in, and that I want to get things done and on time and on point. And so I like I said, I did a plan or idea plan over 10 years ago. That was in 2016, and it was the idea that I tried to get, not really actually, well, I inquired about it, trying to get it patent, get it down to the point where, okay, how do you handle this? And so they taught me some stuff. They taught me that, hey, because I was not in the knowing, but I know today that you got a drawing that you have, they want somebody professional to draw it. They want some professional folk to draw it. And so to be out there with that kind of artwork, and you want to take it to that particular level, trying to have it patent and all that, you got to have a bona fide, certified, licensed artist, you see. And this is what they let me know. And so I said, oh, okay, then this is, but I kind of sketched it so that if I went there, that they would know what I was talking about, what I wanted to do. And so, but what I did do, I made a mistake, just getting out here in the media world way back in the day, putting it out there. And I just put the artwork out there in the drawing, and somebody picked it up. And they did a um, how you say, they did artwork of it, and they really got the job done. They actually created what I actually is trying to that I have in my possession. But I'm gonna tell you something. The same way you got a lot of shampoos on the market and all of this soap on the market, you can create this particular plan that I got, and I can stand right beside any someone else who has created it. But what gets you the most is the title name of it. That would spin off. That's the spin off of the $1 million spinoff is what is your title of your product. See, where others will sell, but may not sell at the higher degree of your name that you have created and given your product to. But like I'm talking about it because it don't make to me, it's not making sense to have it in my possession and I'm not doing nothing with it. You see what I'm saying? It was an idea that came from me that I articulated and I drew it and I put it down, I put the date, I signed off on it. But if I'm not making nothing happen with it, and it's a wonderful plan because if you pick this up, I mean, what you can take, the level you can take it to, I mean, I can take it to that level. It takes a lot of artwork. I mean, it takes a lot of effort to get your ideas from here to on paper to take it to the marketplace. And you're going to have, excuse me, and so you're going to have somebody to draw this thing up. You're going to have a licensed artist, someone who draws it professionally. They let me know. They let me know that. Yes, ma'am, we can take this, but we want you to have this done. This is what we need you to do. And so, I'm saying like, why shall I just keep sitting on this? Cool. All right. I thought you had gone. Uh-huh. Well, I wasn't talking to you really. So I thought you told me you was leaving, you was gonna have a good day. All right then. So because I'm talking to I just want you to know that I'm talking to someone 18 to 21, middle age to seniors to old folk. So if you just want to just sit in and listen, all of it's clean cut. So it ain't nothing gonna harm you, but I'm not speaking to children, okay? So you let me know you was a child, and so I wish you the best. Enjoy your vacation spot where you're going and have a lot of fun. That's all I can say to you. But what my thought is, and why I came today, is to talk about that which I created, okay? And so I'm trying to get my idea out there. And so someone who will want to accept and receive my idea to make it possible to take it to the next level. Because that which I can't do, that is others can do, you see. But I got the knowledge and the wherewithal of what they have explained to me about how to go about getting it out there. Because like all of this extra deal you need for an idea, you have to be funded. You need somebody to fund you, somebody who believe in you, somebody who can take your idea for what you're creating. Is it gonna be to the marketplace? Is it gonna be beneficiary to somebody, benefit to someone else? Yes, it's gonna be. It can benefit. My plan, which I have, can benefit others. Okay. But you just don't give it away. You come on now, you don't give what you have away because it's profitable. It's this fantastic idea. It can make a meal. It can make one meal or several meals. This is what I came today to talk about it. And I see that I always have young people all the way around me enjoying the conversation because I bring excitement because that's just it. If you've been out there in the workplace, you got to speak up, speak loud, and what you're talking about, okay? So this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a dream come true. I'm talking about creativity. I'm talking about expression, from here, an idea, a thought here that you're creating, something that hey, this can benefit a whole lot of individual people, what this product could be and what it can do for others. You see what I'm saying? And it can do what it is. You see what I'm saying? Well, you don't give it away and tell you what it is. I have it all drawn up. And for over 10 years, I've been having this product that, hey, if you're in the marketplace for buying it, you want to buy it, you can buy it too. Everybody want to hold on to a lot because, hold on to what they have because how they feel. What can benefit me, 25 mil might benefit me. Well, 1B bill can benefit you. That's how far you want to take it. But me, myself, I'm at a certain level that, hey, you want this idea? Hey, come get it. It ain't no such thing you can have it, but this is how, you say things like that. You want it? You can use it? Hey, holla. So this is amazing because the thing about it is I have had this thing for 10 years. And so somebody asked the question, well, what have you done with it? Well, the thing about it, what I understand, what I have done with it, I drew it up, number one. I came up with the idea and it was a great idea because the thing about it is when I put it out there online, someone picked it up and see when you got the resources to make it happen, it didn't happen like that. It ain't nothing to make it happen. But I got my idea, and it's different from their idea because of the name will make me that much greater than what they have. Okay. Or equal to. It may be greater than, less than, or equal to. And so you got all of these things like your dishwashing liquid. I got a certain dishwasher liquid that I use and I shall use no other. None other. Reason being, I found out this product that I got, baby, it cut grease, it do this, it makes all the bubbles in the world, it cleans sweat, it cleans up, that dishwashing liquid cleans up. And so we got so many different dishwashing liquids out there on the market until my product could stand right along with the rest of the pop products and be better than, greater than, or equal to, just the same. Okay? Not that I got a dishwashing liquid product. Let's not get it twisted. Let's get some clarity and some understanding. I have a product that I drew up. And another thing, I'm talking about it because I want to take it off my hands because look, this stuff ain't forever. Because I got a lot of ideas up here that I can put on paper. But you have to have the backing. You have to have. All right, how you doing? How you doing? Oh yeah, I'm talking real business. I'm talking business. I'm doing fine. Yeah, I remember you. Come on in, have a seat. Take a seat. Take a seat. Come on. Enjoy yourself. Have a seat. Yes, I do. And so I'm talking about this product that I have drawn up. This, people want to call it a patent. If that's what you want to call it what you want. I do, Lane. Lane, I do remember you. I am so glad you're here. And guess what? Let me tell you this. My granddaughter this morning wanted to put the red with that cake that red cake. I have the pancake. I have the cake mix of the red whatever that cake is. It's red. That I went on and bought him that red. I'm about to call it for his birthday. but I had the cake mix. She wanted to put it in the pancake batter this morning. And I really don't want to see, I really didn't want to see no red this morning. And so I made my plain cakes plain and simple. That's right. Thank you for recalling it to me. That red velvet cake. I have the cake mix and I did pancakes this morning. My granddaughter wanted to put the red velvet pancake mix, the red velvet cake mix into the pancakes mix. And I said, no, I'm not eating this. I don't want it like that. I want my pancake to be plain and simple because I get that mixture of pancake mix that all you do is mix it with water. I'm ready. I'm good to go. Just because obviously they don't put in everything else and all you need is water to get that pancake batter working and mixed. Okay. And so with that red, and I got the red velvet cake mix and I didn't want to mix them two. I didn't want, I told her, I said, well, if you want to mix yours, go ahead and get a separate bowl for mine and go ahead and make your pancakes and put some red velvet cake mix into your pancake mix. I ain't want that combination. I just didn't. I just wanted to be plain and simple and this and that and that and this and that's it. That's all I wanted. So there it is. Yes, I remember you. And how's your day going? But I was led here this morning. You remember, huh? Okay. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with having good memories, good memory and memories. You remember me and what I was wearing, fantastic. Yeah. So, but this morning I just came back and said, come as you are. Well, I came because I was really being bothered by my thoughts, my thinking, I was articulating my mind. I was, and I was saying, you know what? I need to bring this to whomever who wants to hear it. Because we have some brilliant, and I don't really put nothing past anyone. I'm just that individual person to say, hey, it's some brilliant minds out there. It's wonderful people out there. Well, thank you. Y'all just know how to butter this bread. Y'all be trying to butter me up. Go on. Y'all go ahead. Go on. Y'all be trying to butter me up. I love y'all too. Go ahead. So what I had in mind, I had this, I drew it, I written it up, and I'm saying, you know what, this so-called pre-patent is not officially a patent because I've actually seen an professional patent. I've seen that before. I know what it looks like. It's a wonder and it's amazing to the eyes. Yep. Girl, let me tell you something. I'm gonna have to get me another dog. I really see I'm doing some things. Oh, yeah. Brown Sugar. Now Brown Sugar was my dog. Shirley was the cat. Shirley was my cat. Brown Sugar was my dog. Brown Sugar was my dog. And Shirley was the cat. Because the kids named her. The kids, yeah. Oh yeah, you got it. I remember. See, you see, and so my granddaughter now she wants a cat. But see where we are, these people want to charge you $300 to have a cat or a dog or one of these gerbils, any kind of rabbit. If you want any kind of pet here, you have to pay. When I get to where I'm going, I'll be able to have a dog, cat, or whatever I want freely with no payment needed. My dog can go into the yard, and hey, I'm not gonna let my dog run down the streets because people hit dogs. You got to be careful with your pets now. If you love your cats and your dogs, don't let them run down the streets without you walking with them and being with them. Okay. That's right. I had a white rabbit. I had a white rabbit. You people make me go back in time. But I want you to know and remember what I'm telling you today about a business plan that I got today. You know, I don't know if you people are business mind. Yeah, but you know what? I had a rabbit. It was a white rabbit. And I can't remember who given it to me, whether it was my brother or, uh, I don't want to go into details. But I don't know if it was my brother because I was with him at his place when I had my rabbit, and I was working on the weekend. And I was going to school during the week, and I would keep the rabbit in the bathroom with a box when I leave, and and it had a lid on it. But yeah, yeah, I remember your cousin. You said she had to leave us and she had to get us some rest. I remember Malika. Okay. But my white rabbit, I was at work that day, and her name was Ideal, 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 like you have an idea, Ideal. And so she tried to get out the box, and she couldn't hop all the way out. So her legs was caught in the box as her body was hanging out of the box. And come home, her legs had stretched out. A rabbit legs are never supposed to be stretched out. So that is a long time memory. What? For real? Really? Them cats are smart. Why y'all didn't have what you call that thing? One of those monitor deals on your cat. See, when I get my animal, I'm gonna have one of those, you know, one of those monitor deals that embedded into the dog and the cat, so that if they run down the streets and be caught and never land or wherever it be, that it can be traced back to you, to where it originated, where it came from. So, but I know that's a loss for you all, since you all love cats and stuff. My granddaughter loves cats, and I love cats too. But I lean towards more to the dogs than I do the cats. Y'all go around here taking other people's cats because it looks like your cat. Y'all just made a mistake. That's all y'all did. Y'all just made a mistake, a simple mistake. All right, did y'all give it back? Huh? Did y'all get a cat back? You made a mistake. It wasn't yours. All right. Okay, we can't be taking what ain't ours. All right, then. I'm sorry to hear that y'all lost your cat. Yeah, because they have personalities. Yeah, they'll show you who they are. Yeah, cats, they got that personality. You know this cat from that cat and the other cats. You like this one more than you like her because she kind of stuck up and just all kind of weird stuff. So, um, I sure hope you find it. Sometimes a little prayers will help. Just do a little prayer. Say, Father God, in Jesus' name, return back my cat because I love it so much. Uh, she did, yes. But you know what? That was good time. That was good taste that the lady assisted y'all. But it wasn't. There's people that would look out for you. Y'all didn't take it, but she presented it to you all that, hey, maybe this is it. I found it along the way, and does it look like yours or is it yours? And you all said no, and y'all didn't take it. Well, God, but that's all right. Keep praying. Sometime it'll come back. Cause cats are smart. This lady had put a camera on her cat and found out where it went at nighttime and all this kind of stuff. So cats are pretty smart. They'll leave, and they can hop up on the fence and get across the fence and come back across the fence and everything. So cats are pretty cool. They're pretty. I didn't know how until I kind of got off into studying cats and stuff. I found out they're pretty smart too. They really will. They really are, and they will leave. They will leave and go and come. Uh huh. You really can't keep an animal just in the house all the time. You got to get them out, walk with them. But why is it that there are leashes for a dog collar? There's a leash for a dog, but there's no leash for a cat. Why is that? What is the concept on that? You know, Dog, because dogs are ferocious too. You don't want you walking your dog. You got it on a leash. Well, you don't want him to snap and grab at nobody else because that's what a dog would do. But a cat, something about a cat, you just pick it up and you tote it to wherever it be and come back with it and everything. And the cat just, some cats kind of scratch out at people. If they don't, if they ain't vibing with them. Yeah, you know what? You know what? I can't master a bulldog. I can't master that because they too bad. They too bad. They too big and bad. I don't want nothing that big and bad and ferocious that I can't tame it. I might want it to protect me, but if I can't contain it, I can't contain it. That's worse for them and for me. I can't protect. I got a big bad dog. I can't handle up on. But I'm so glad that the dog kind of your neighbor dog, huh? Yeah. But you know what? I remember this. This is what I wanted you to know. This I remember that back in the day, and these were some neighborhood dogs. They really did. They got after me, and they made me angry. So what I did, they ran me to my front porch, and when I got there and got in the house and I got my stick, I went back out. I went back out, and I showed out. I did. I showed out. They was snapping at me from every angle, and when I got through showing them, I wasn't scared of them. And it was to my amazement when I got through. Several neighbors was clapping for me. I said, "What is this?" I ain't know nobody's out there clapping for me. But once I showed out with them dogs, I swung. I was swinging. I was hitting at them because they made me get out of my character. For real. All right then. You know what? You people like me, don't you? Children comes and they want to talk to me and sit with me. And I'm talking grown folks talk, y'all. I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all may not understand. Y'all may not understand, but I came to this channel. Let me tell you a thing or two. You need to know that. Y'all need to tell y'all mommies, some of you all daddies and cousins them that's older than you, that this lady, she be talking about some stuff that we don't understand. And y'all need to tell them they need to come and listen and hear what I got to say. Because you kids, y'all are something else. Y'all be coming sitting listening at me, and I'm talking to grown folks. I just talk with you, you know what I'm saying? But I want you to know, my channel says not for children, you know. But I know kids are pretty smart. Kids are very sensitive, and they're highly intelligent. That's what I know about children. That's what I know about kids. Yes, I do. Kids are very smart. I know you're not. I'm in this great state of Texas. Everybody loves Texas. Yeah, I am in one of the 50 states. Now, I don't know where we fall at. I can look that up, but we are not the 49th and 50 states. That's Hawaii and somebody else in Canada, the 49th and 50 states. But anyway, I am in the great state of Texas. All right? Yes, I am. I know you young people that study geography and history and all that. Geography really would get you in the knowing where you are in the 50 states. You do know we have 50 states. Okay? I ain't doing no test run on you, but you know about the 50 states. Y'all learned that in school. I know you learned it. Okay? I know you do. Now I'm trying to get these grown folk. So y'all young people. But I'm trying to get these grown folks to come and listen because there's some creative young adults that is in artistry and patent and where can they begin the process of filing their patent to get it on the books and records so that they can distribute it out to the market And so you do have to have a number of people working with you. I know you. I already told you. I already told you you were smart. I told you that. And I already told you you know what? I'm gonna ask you what state you in. I told you. Everybody know Texas. Okay. Again, I said Texas. The state is Texas. Texas. Okay. And everyone loves Texas. Okay. Texas. That's what I said. Doggone it, you are in Ohio. All right. Well, it's all right. You in one of the 50 states. Okay? Yeah. So now you know. You don't need to ask me that no more. You're in Ohio. I am in Texas. One day y'all will travel the world over and you get a chance to visit Texas. Okay? So, but as I was talking and what I'm speaking about, there are those adults who have come and want to hear about patents and how they can get their framework of patent done. And so, with all these young people around with children, I might write a children's book. Yeah, I got an idea for a child's book. Hmm. I ain't in a rush. I ain't in a rush to do nothing. I'm in a rush to enjoy myself. Yes, I am not. Look, I've been here in the great state of Texas all my days. How about that one? I've been in Texas all my days, and I am 71 years old. I could be your, and I am a grandmother. I'm a grandmother. I got grandkids. I got twin grandkids. So, uh, and children, I articulate pretty well with them. Children are very charming. They are very sharp. You know what? See, that's what I'm talking about. You know all the states and you know how to spell them. See, you kids, you know what? And that's why I don't worry about some of this stuff. Because, see, I got, okay, smart. See what I'm talking about? And they want to talk to me. Children want to talk to me. You kids ain't got no business talking to an old lady. Unless you are smart. You people are smart. You children are really smart. See what I'm saying? They done turned y'all loose on me. They done turned y'all loose on me. Y'all kids are so smart. See what I'm saying? See? See how smart you are? Add 9 multiplications. So you into your 9th multiplication, huh? All right. And see, the thing about me, they always said I could be a teacher. You know, I'm in the grocery store and I'm talking, I'm looking for stuff, and somebody asks, "Yes, ma'am, are you a teacher? Could you?" No, I'm not a teacher. I just know a little something, something, that's all. You look, see, y'all want me to teach. I'm not here to teach, but I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna ask you this question. Let's see what question I want to ask you. Well, name 5 states. How about that one? Name 5 states. Can you name 5 states besides Texas and Ohio? These are 2 different states. Name 5 different states for me. Come on, Lane. Name 5 different states. I'm not gonna be no teacher. Y'all ain't gonna get me to be no teacher. No, I ain't gonna be no teacher. But give me 5 different states that you can name out of all the 50 states. We got 2. If it's 50 states and we done name Texas and Ohio, 49, 48, 49, 50. We got Ohio and Texas. Okay, let's see what you got. Oh, Lord, y'all are so smart. Hey, had you watched that? I'm not smarter than a fifth grader. I already know. I already know. And a sixth grader, hey, y'all got me beat. You sixth graders got me beat. You know what? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Y'all just smart. That's all. Because y'all practice. You know, the word says that in all you're getting, make sure you get a good understanding. So in your studies and stuff, get a good understanding. And I think y'all got that. Y'all getting it. Okay? Hmm. Y'all getting it. You young people are smart. Hmm. As a matter of fact, when I was there, I always wanted to hang with the smart people. They were smart. Those people were smart. You know, stay with the smart folk. Don't. Yeah. Ah, okay. Pennsylvania, California, Nevada, Alaska, and Hawaii. The last two states of the 50th state, I believe, is Alaska and Hawaii. I believe so. California, Nevada, Pennsylvania. Hot diggity dog. And not only that, you know how to spell them too, huh? See, you would be sitting, if I had a class, I'd make sure you be sitting on the front row so I can keep an eye on you because I already know you already know. You would be sitting on the front row. I think that I was in the middle. I sat all the way in the middle. And the smart folks, they were sharp. They wanted to go back to the back. So they could look and see who all was who all didn't know. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But you young people, y'all just take my breath away because well, that's cool. That's that. Had you seen that? What is that game show? I'm not smarter than a fifth grader. I'm not because you all are learning things differently from what we learned. Look, look. I said I wasn't gonna be no teacher, but your little smart self. I already gave you an A, and you don't even know it. Okay. Oh Lord, is the Lord lead me in this direction with students, that young people? I mean, kids that smart because you are smart. And so, with that in mind, you know what? This what they did to us. They allowed us, not allowed, but they given us the history book to write down. And all my history teacher wanted us to do is whatever chapter we own, just write that whole chapter. The whole chapter. I don't know if the whole chapter was like maybe 5 pages long, front and back. You just if you read the whole chapter that we were studying, you got the page, you got the first page that say chapter 4, and then you flip the page. Then there was the next page, and then on the next page, the next side was the next page, and then flip that. That's about, and you had about 10 pages that you had to write up that night. That night, 10 pages, front and back of chapter 4, and that was the grade. That was the grade. And if you didn't finish, you didn't make the grade. He graded you on what you did, and if you didn't complete it, you did not get that A. You did halfway, or you did a fraction of way, you got a C, and possibly halfway, you got a B minus. And if you did the whole chapter, just write it down, it was an A. So look, let me tell you something. I know you're smart, but I ain't come here today to be no teacher. I came here to talk about taking the idea, and I can talk to you young people about taking this idea from here and put it and placing it on a sheet of paper. Mhm. Oh Lord, what time is it? Look, so I'm gonna be your babysitter today. Where is mommy? Where is mommy at? Come on, talk to me. Where is mommy? I'm being a babysitter today. Come on now. Where's mommy? I want to know. If I'm being a teacher today, I want to know where's the parent. Come on. Okay? Talk to me. Talk to me. You want me to ask you a lot of questions and stuff? I want to know where mommy at. Come on, talk to me. I'm a babysitter. I'm the well, they got a lot of what is that? A lot of material where you know different games that you can actually play. Okay, but you still didn't answer my question. So okay, hi, how are you? All right, all right, y'all. I tell you what. Uh, all right. You know what? I've been on here for an hour, and I'm not doing daycare work today. Uh-huh. See, I'm straight and playing with these parents. I let them know. Because let me tell you something. To be in daycare, daycare is very expensive. You better know that. When your mom put you in daycare and she have you there for a minute, a moment in time, because she got to go take care of some business, trust and believe she paid that. She paid a pretty penny for you to be there in daycare. Mm-hmm. Daycare is very expensive. So it's just good to do what mommy say do. Okay? To keep you there safe and for you to be in a daycare while she's away and gone, it behooves you to be on your good and best behavior. That's true. That's real talk. And another thing. Oh Lord. But you still didn't answer my question. All right, you take care. Be blessed, be sweet, and listen to what parents say. Take care. Bye now. So anyway, I am talking about I'm talking about my artistry. Okay, Lane. Someone, is that your cousin? She left or something? But she wanted me to ask her some questions. And so, like I told her, I wasn't a teacher. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a teacher. Okay? And so she wanted me to ask her some questions. And so you all came today to sit around and for me to be a teacher today. And I am not a teacher. And so I came because my thoughts and ideas. Okay. y'all just telling the truth about stuff. See what I'm saying? Y'all telling the truth about stuff. But I'm telling the truth also. That I love you. I love you with the love of God. And I remember, since you all like to come and sit and listen, I remember me and my cousins, we would get on the telephone and we just run that phone and we would chit and we would chat. And one day the operator broke in. I mean, she used to listen in on our conversation. She knew our names and everything. And she broke in and she called on, hey, so-and-so, hey, so-and-so. And I was taken because she knew my name. And I'm saying, how did this lady know my name? Because she had been listening to our conversation over the summer. And so it's the same way with you and your cousin. And so you always love it. You look. So and so your cousin told me how old she were. What about yourself? How old are you? I'm talking to the kids. So how old are you? Bye bye. Love you too. Take care. So I'm talking about grown folk stuff. And I'm talking about ideas, taking your ideas from paper, from here to paper, writing it down. So they gone, told them bye bye. And so now I'm back on where I started from about the idea that I've written up, this plan that I've written up. Actually, okay, gotcha. You take care. Yes, I did. She told me. So my train of thought, I came here because I wanted to talk about that which I written up 10 years ago as a pattern that I wanted my ideas, and like, who cares? Somebody does some. I do. And so my idea of writing down the idea that came to me that can go to the marketplace and I mean make a grand stand. And so I'm holding on to it in hopes of that I can get it to be materialized from that piece of paper that I've written on to the marketplace. No, I have not sold anything. The thing is what they go ahead. What it is? What is it? Go ahead. I'm waiting. What's the question? Quick question. All right, go ahead. Okay. Oh, let me tell you about that. And I'm so glad you asked. You might have to run, but I want to speak to that. Let me tell you something. How grand AI is. I don't know about what you know or how you think about AI, but I love AI because AI do what I say to do. Whatever I write down for AI to do, it can do what I say. It doesn't do what you say because you're not speaking to it. I am speaking to it. And when I tell it to do something, it does exactly what I say. That's how grand AI is. That's how especially when you catch hold to the magnitude. Yeah, that's right. That's what it means. The A and the I. You stated it, and that's what it means. Okay. And I love to do my clips off of that because when I say that, you have to input that information into the system. And when you tell that system, I want it to tie my shoes. I want to tie my shoes and I want to jump up and clap my hands. And I want to say, job well done. It does all three of those things. It does just what you tell it to do. Okay. And someone asked me that question. And I said, you know what? Uh, I cannot speak to because it's a paragraph. It's a paragraph for me to explain to you what AI does and what it can do, but I love it. I know what it can do for me. But everybody have to find their place with AI. Everyone. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you like it, you like it. If you love it, you love it. And I'm in that position to love it. I love AI because I know what it does for me. I know. See, the thoughts that I have here, I take it there and it creates that which is up here. That's right. Because I tell it to. I tell it, I tell the system what to do. I tell it what I want it to do, and it does it. Mhm. Now, I do beautiful things. I don't know what nobody else does, but if I want a flower garden, I want something beautiful. See, the mind need, needs pictures. Okay, I'll see you. I'm so glad you came. Love you. You take care, okay? Bye bye. But she asked me a question, and the question is, why do I use AI in my videos? I'm not going to stray away from that which I was talking about, my idea on paper, and I want to patent it, and I want to do this to it, and I want to do that to it. But what AI does, and I use it because it can create. If I want to be there at a birthday party, it can put me there. It's what's up here. Maybe up here it doesn't say you want to be at a birthday party. Maybe up here it might say, I want to be in the kitchen baking a cake. I want to be at a swimming pool. I want to be at a function or a gathering. It can be where you want it to be. Where you want to be, it can take you there. Okay, thanks. Okay, bye bye. But I'm going to tell you. So let them all jump on me if they will. I love AI. I don't have a problem with it because I know what it can do. Okay? For one thing, I don't have to dress up and go to all these places. Okay? Now, if you like dressing up, that's fantastic. You got all the clothes in the world to dress up with your nice boots and your jeans and your cowgirl hat, and you want to go out there to the rodeo, and it can place you out there on a farm with a, going to the, hey, whatever you want to be, AI can do for you. Okay. But I'm not going to give it all away. Let you experience it. You can experience AI, you know, because that's the future. That's a future wave. It's a future wave. Okay. It's a future wave. It's a future thing. And guess what? I want to be part of the future. I cannot not like something that's going to be part of the future and I ain't going to be part of it. I don't think so. I'm going to be part of the happiness. Go on, girl. You said you were gone. Go on. See you later. Bye bye. You you want me to answer another? I ain't answer no more questions. Y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. Go ahead. Go ahead and have lunch. Should be about that time. Go have some lunch. So now, what we gonna do? And I love AI. All this dressing up, let me tell you, I showed you I can dress up now. I don't care what you're talking about. I already showed you I can dress up, okay? And so what I'm talking about, I love placing that which I understand and know and do. It can put me on the spot. It can put me on the scene. I can be anywhere I want to be. And that's what I do. And so that's part of it. And so that's that. Let me get back to what I'm doing. Because AI ain't going to make me this. I already got a patent. I want someone to take this patent off my hand. Maybe somebody can do something with it. I ain't got all that reserve and resources and the cost of an artist. You're a professional artist with license. You charge a pretty penny to do a drawing for someone. Okay? And so now you need these things and you need to apply. You need to get it approved. All of this, and it takes just that there to get it there. The ones who knows about it, they know. So somebody like to take this drawing off my hands, want to make me off? Hey, I can show and tell. Where I may want 25M, you might can take it there and make 1B. See, what it takes for you, may not take for me. I got the idea, But then at the same time, you're saying, you want me to show and tell what I done. I done investigated. I done already found out just what it's going to take. Then to the marketplace, you know what? It's not that I don't want to do all of that, but it's going to take that to get it and to do all of that. It's going to take all of that to do that, So I'm here. You can take it. You can take it there. You can take it there. I'm here. You can take my idea where I'm at here and you can take it there. Okay? What it takes for me, you may want it to be greater than for you. And you know what? If I got that one idea, I can come up with so many more. That's the way I feel about it. But I will only do what God gives me. I will work with what God gives me to work with. I'm not, I'm not asking for the stars, the moon, the sun, the sky. I'm not asking for all of that. I'm not asking for all of that stuff. I'm asking for, because there's some other things that I want to do. Because once I can get this off the ground, someone can take this patent off my hands that they can utilize and make them billions, you know what I mean? I just need, 25M, maybe 30. I got other things I want to do. I'm just sitting and waiting. When is this going to happen? I can do other things. I know other things to do. But right now, it's just an idea. I mean, it's a written idea. I got it written up, got it dated, got it signed to turn over in your hands. Do you want it? Can you handle upon it? Because when you make something happen for yourself, you make something happen for others. Yeah, Yeah, there's some people out there can take it there. But the thing about it is, once I seen, and I seen it too, when I put it out there, I put it not on YouTube site, but I was back in the day, I was with Facebook, which is now Meta, you know. It's a social site, you know what I mean? I was in that area, you know, but now I ain't there today. You know what I mean? I'm out here doing a new thing. And so the new thing that I'm doing, I created this. And I would like to see it come to fruition. And and I'm happy about it. So it's been bothering me like, you ain't told nobody. You mean to tell me nobody can help you? You know. So I know somebody can help me. I just don't know who. Nobody knows me. I don't know anybody. But I got a great idea. I got a great idea. But for me to put my best feet forward, you know, like I had it, but I know it's going to take. You know, I got to research who is the licensed licensed artist. Who are they? Who's licensed to draw this up? Because they want presentation. They already asked me for all of this. So therefore, I know I have to get a licensed artist, someone who licensed, got credentials, and they're gonna. And then if they screw up, and if something got to be added, so I take it back to them. They wanted something added. I got to go back to the artist, and I got to tell him, well, they want this added. And if I tell them, I say, excuse me, I say, well, they say they want this added to it. Well, then that's a fee for me to pay. But so, come on now, you know, like I don't came up with the idea. I mean, let you take it there. Yeah. But I can't put it out on site because, you know, if I put it out there, you know, it ain't no good to me. Everybody see what it is. If somebody pick it up with the reserve, they can run with it. That's not business like. I'm trying to do business in a business way. I got the product. I got it written down. I got the plan written down. It's gonna cost to draw it, and you know, I get feedback on the drawing, and then they want this added to it, and then I got to pay for that, and some things I really don't want to keep to myself. Excuse me. Some things is also benefit to other people. It can be a benefit to others. And all I need is the idea. And for somebody to take it there, somebody say, you know what? Yeah, I can get it drawn up. I can take it to the artist. They can draw it up, and then we can file it to them for their approval, and they give us the okie dokie, and then from the okie dokie we can take it to the U.S. Patent and see will they approve it. I know some of the steps. I don't know all of the steps, but some. So I'm out here saying, hey, you know, I know some of the parts, but I don't know. You know, it's just like a puzzle. You know, I got pieces. I don't know the whole puzzle. Others got pieces of the puzzle too. So I just spoke about it. Yeah. You know, somebody want to buy the business. It's my business. You want to take it off my hand? Maybe behoove me to give it up. I got other things to do. I want to do other things. You might want to see me grow with it though. You may say, hey, I don't want the business, but I can help you with it. You know, let's go. Let's do it. Okay, well, that's cool. Let's do it then. So I love it. I can talk about it. There's some other things truly I want to do. That's why I do what I do. I got a lot of different ideas, and someone asked me, why do I use AI? It's a future thing, baby. Come on now. Don't be deceived. AI is a future thing. Okay, if you don't like it, I am not trying to shove nothing down your throat. I love it. Okay. Ain't nobody shoving nothing down my throat. I just take it and I picked it up and I used it. And I'm trying to use it even more. It can do a number of things. But I'm waiting. AI does great things that I can tell it what to do. It's gonna do it. But my artwork, my patent of I'm trying to get it there out there on the market, and then you got to get the approval of the market and see how the market accepts it. You people know. I don't need to know everything. You people know. I know. I'm not even trying to learn all that stuff. That's just too much to know. To know so much is enough. And you know what? I know so much that I can't even take it there, and that's not good enough. Come on now. If I know that much, I should be able to take it there. But it's pretty difficult. Trust me, it's difficult. It's difficult. I need help. I need help with my little idea. The word says he does the foolish things to confine the wise. And so I'm not going to act like I'm all knowing, because I will get left behind by being all knowing. And I need some help in this thing. But this I know, my title name, it was sell with the product. My title name was sell. It would get out there and it would shine itself out. But look, I'm not even asking for me to get out there and shine. I'm just saying, hey, you want to buy? You want to buy the company? You want to take it off my hand? You think you can make so much about? You can make something out? Maybe you don't want to take me on. Maybe you don't like me like that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a good seller or not. Maybe you don't like me like that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you like me like that. I don't know. But I got something to sell. Are you in the market for buying? I got a product. Yes, I've created this product. It was back in 2016. I dated it. I drew it up. And now it really has to go to a licensed artist. It has to go to them. They don't want to see it. The patent office don't want to see it unless it's professionally drawn up. That's the way they roll. That business is business. Anybody tell you that? So no, I had not taken it there because the resources that you have to spend. Look, I'm not going to spend no 30, 40, 50 years on a project that, hey, I know someone can take it off my hands and take it there and get this thing done in 0 time flat. Come on. It's possible. It's possible. Hey, make my dream come true. As well as you want that $1 billion? Hey, my dream can be $1 billion. I'm just asking for a fourth. A fourth? Maybe even a third. That might suit my fancy. Because if say for instance, I had 1B to deal with. Do you know all the people I got to get involved with my idea and say, you know what, I need this to be orchestrated, I need that to be orchestrated, and how I'm going to handle this here, and all the people going to call in, I'm going to call in to do this. Look, that's a lot. I'm retired. I'm just trying to enjoy my retirement, and that which I can bring to the table can be brought, and someone say, you know what, I kind of like that idea. Lady, it might be to my behoove me to, hey, what you say you want? Yeah, this is what I want. I want this amount. You want the company? I don't have no problem, because where that idea come from, other ideas come from the same place. Come from the same place. Yes, same place. And I think I got another patent out there. Another patent that I got. See, so I'm not worried about this is it. This ain't no it for me. No, it's not no this is it for me. It's more from where that came from. There is others, which they say more of the same. The well has not dried up. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm talking. I'm talking real talk. That is people who do real business, on a business level. There's people say, hey, can talk for me. I don't have to be perfect in speech and all. There's others who can talk for me to get the job done. So here I am. I'm sitting, and you know what? I'm going to say it like this. I'm sitting on 1B idea. I'm sitting on $1 billion idea. that, hey, I'm asking for a fraction. I'm asking for a third. I'm asking for a third. Yeah, I'm asking for a third. Third of my business that you can take from me, not take, we ain't gonna use that word. We're gonna use I can hand it over by way of you have paid for it. And hey, I'm free, you free, it's yours. That would be others in between. You got your lawyers and all that saying, "No, don't do that, or we ain't doing it like." But it comes a time in life to say, you know what, I got something to offer. I'm not trying to hold on this product forever, because where that one particular product come from, there's others that can come the same way. I'm just trying to get this job done. Hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to get this job done because there's other things that I want to do. And I can't do it without moving this out the way. I got to move this product out the way. And for somebody to initiate and take this on, yeah, yeah, it's good. Yeah. It's just an idea. It's an idea in its own paper. Presentation is everything. Present to you. You love it. You like it. I too love it. You like it. I love it. I can release it to you. Just like that. Hand in hand. I'm checking one hand in the idea of the in the other hand, I'm handing it to you as you pay me the check. Just like that. It's not a problem. Ain't nobody involved with this. Ain't no everybody. No. It's what you say and what I say go. Mm-hmm. An idea. A sweet, special idea. I done had this thing for 10 years. It's time for somebody to take this off my hands. I mean, like, I can live off of 25M, 30M. I can live off that for the rest of my life. Mm-hmm. Where you can make one beat and do a lot of things that you want to do. Mm-hmm. So somebody said, what is this lady talking about? What is she really talking about? I'm talking about, I have a product that I have written up. I have even sketched up my own drawing. Excuse me. It's not a professional drawing because where it's headed to, they want it to be professionally, and there's such thing as professionally artists. They want one with their certified seal on it saying that if they go to this book, they can find them in there because they licensed. Yeah. Yeah. And so I'm selling my company for 25, 30. Well, the name will get you out there and get you there. You buying the name too. Not only my semi-artist work, but you buy my company name of the product that will move and ship itself out there and get it out there in the marketplace. And hey, everybody loves it. And it can be out there for generations to come. That's the kind of product it is. Yeah. It can be out there for generations to come. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say it like that, but I can say it like that. Like, because I had put it out there. I had put it out there because I was, like, hey, I thought you get the thing, you can trust folks with stuff. You can draw a little, and I'm gonna put it out there, and maybe somebody pick that up and run with it. And so that's what it is. You pick it, you put it out there, somebody pick it up and run with it and make it happen for themselves. So I got it too. But they ain't got my name. The thing about it, they don't have the company name. That's the only one is a safe keeper for them. I made the example. I made the analogy, and you got to understand. I made the analogy. You got a lot of shampoos out there, right? And every one of those shampoos stands alone because I like various shampoos. I have tested and I have Hi, how you doing? Yeah, I remember you. How you doing there? Uh-huh. Okay. I'm so glad you're here. I'm just running with the conversation. I'm in business. I'm in business mode. I'm trying to get somebody to buy this product off my hand. This company. I'm really. That's what it is. It's actually trying to someone to assist and buy this company off my hand. My company off my hand. Buy it off my hand, and I can walk away from the drawing table, knowing that you're happy, you satisfied, I'm satisfied, and hey, we can go on our separate ways. It's all yours. If you want to erase my name off of it, if it's good that you want to keep it on there, don't give me no bad don't give me no bad rep. But if I can erase my name and you want to put your name on that and you want to take it there, and you done paid for it, hey, that's all I'm saying. Ain't nobody paid me nothing yet. Ain't nobody did nothing yet. No one has done nothing. Okay, let's not get it twisted. But I got a company to a product that you can take off my hands. No questions asked. We don't have to get nobody involved. You got it. You got it like that. You got it going on. You can make it happen. I can make it happen too. There it is. Check in one hand. I'm turning over the product to you in another hand, and that's it. Shake hands. We out of here. That's it. That's the way it go. I trust you. You trust me. Hey, that check says who you are. Hey, look. No, let me get to the bank and you don't withdraw the check. I ain't gonna say you like that. No, you ain't that kind of person. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say you. I get to the bank and you stop the check. No, come on now, come on now. We ain't gonna do it like that. There. No, no. We gonna make sure that the check can be cashed. You know that this is what you got in your account. Come on now. This is ain't look. We have not done any business yet. I'm putting it out there. If you want to buy my company, you may be more profitable off of my company than I am. Come on with it. Come on. I ain't talking no tall talk. I'm just simply saying who I am and what I'm trying to be about. Because I got other things to do. Yeah, I do. I got other things to do. At least other things I would like to do. I want to do. This plan that I'm talking about, I drew this up 10 years ago. I've drawn this plan up. Yes. So I have drawn this plan up 10 years ago, and now I'm talking about it because they say, look, don't tell nobody about your business, don't say nothing about it. Look, I need this up off my hands. I need to move on forward. I cannot stay stagnant. I cannot stay stuck. I need someone to take this business venture off of my hands so that I can move forward. It's things that I want to do. Mm-hmm. Things that I know I can make happen. You can make you got what it takes to make it happen for me, and I will have what it takes to make it happen for somebody else. How about that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. This I know. Yeah. This I know. And we can all still be friends. Yeah. So that's why I'm here today. I'm here to talk about business. When I hear with understanding and you with the power of what you got, and you want to aid and assist me, you want to find out what this business is all about. You know what I mean? Hey, what? May want to assist in this business taking off. Well, I need assistance. I need some help. I ain't gonna deny business help. You know. I've been at. Look. Come on now. Business is business, and business costs. Look, I can do it that way. Go to the bank, see what they say about all this borrowing kind of thing. But you got it already. What the heck I'm going to the bank for? I'm talking to you who got it going on. Who got it? You got it. You know what I'm talking about. You got it. You buy businesses every day. So I'm putting mine out there. Let my business be one of the businesses you want. You might want this business, And I look. I ain't gonna be waiting another 20 to 40 years. I want to get this taken care of now. You don't know what it is. I know what it is. And when you look into it, you might say, you know what? I see what you're saying. I understand what you're talking about. But then, to a person of your means and understanding, you're saying, I would like for you to have had sold, or what is, you know, what did the company produce? Or uh, I have not done that. You know what? Excuse me. That might be something that you want me to do. And I'm seeing where that is not necessary for me to do. Because if you're buying what I have, well, you can take it there. That's all that's needed. I have produced it. I have produced this product. And I have seen, and I can give you any example where, like water, they got this they got this brand of water, they got that brand of water, they got that brand of water, and I mean they got about a dozen or more different brands of water that you can buy. I buy one brand. I got away from one other brand and I bought another brand that I enjoy and I appreciate. And it goes down very smooth. So that's what I like about it. So if I have a product that you would want, and you see that you can make it happen, because I'm here at this level. This is where I am. But you can take it here. That's all I need. That's all I need. And it can stand. It can stand with the others. My product can stand with the other products that's out excuse me, out there in the marketplace. It can. It can shoot it. Excuse me. My product can stand with the other products that's out there on the marketplace. I need some assistance. I need some help. You know, you might say, I need you first to take it there and see. But what I'm saying to you is that what I need to do, I need an artist to draw it up. Because they told me. I tried to get into the door. They're not letting me in. They are not letting me in the door. They told me what I need. I understood it very well. So now I come to you. I'm telling you what I need. I need a professional artist, someone that's licensed, that when they go to the book and they look them up, they'll find their name in the book, license number in the book, and they draw this thing up. And I present it to the other department for them to get the rest of the job done and get it patent, because you don't want to lose this thing. You don't want nobody else to take it. Hey, like I say, you got all kinds of water. You got, you know what? I can't tell you. Could be over 100 different kind of waters. And so my product will also, and I ain't talking about my product as a water product. I'm talking about I got a product that will stand against other products too. Okay? My product will stand against other products, and it will shine, and it'll make you, or wherever it originated from, or came from, that you paid me, you bought me out, and that is yours. And when you go there to the marketplace, you're gonna stand, you're gonna shine. It's durable, okay? Because I say so. And what you gonna do, you gonna what you say, gonna say so and gonna go too. So this is the confidence that I know. And you always need a mentor. You always need to not stand alone. But I'll have it until maybe one day. But me myself, I'm not, because where that came from, other ideas is coming from the same place. So I'm just presenting myself today that I too have a marketable product that can make tons and tons of resources that is marketable to. I mean, it's a product that's usable to others who will say, you know what, I like that brand. You know, there are some brands that you like. There is some, when you go to buy that whatever you need, when you go to buy something, you say, well, see, I want that one. I don't want that one. Not right now. It's not that I don't want that one right now, but I want this one for now. You see what I'm saying? Excuse me. So I'm not knocking anything. I'm just simply saying at different times you want different things. And my product will stand out there with them. It ain't like my product won't stand with them. It's just like a sweet cookie. My product would be, it's not a cookie. I'm just simply saying, I'm giving you various examples. That, okay, a sweet cookie. A cookie is a cookie is a cookie, you would think. Some cookies don't have all that um, sugar in it. This cookie tastes different from that cookie, and that cookie tastes different from the other cookies. It's just what type of cookies you want at that time, or what kind of cookies do you eat. It's not that the other cookies doesn't exist. It's just that it's a certain cookie you want at that time that you enjoy. Okay? And it's the same way with my product. My product is a product that you could enjoy. It will sell, and the name will go over the top. It will stand out there with the other names. Okay? It can stand. It can stand. But I need some help with it, you know? And you might want me to keep it and say, I'll take you there. You might want to see me win. Yeah, well, you look, I'm not trying to buy the company from you. I just want to help you win. Okay, well, that sounds good. That sounds good because you would be the first to tell me you would want to see me win. There ain't too many people it's not too many people that would say that to you. I just want to see you win. Isn't that amazing? That is amazing. That's awesome. To hear that, let me tell you something. What happened to me? It was so amazing. It was just amazing for it to happen to me. See, people think that things happen to me and for me all the time. But I'd be amazed at some stuff that happens to me that you would just have to be there to be part of it. And so I was on the phone and I was paying my bill. And so the lady told me as I paid my bill, she said, well, you can, if you need something, we can give it to you. I said, and she told me she taking it from zero to a higher height. She taking it from zero to a higher height. And I like to fell out my chair when she told me that, because I'm telling you, it's amazing. People don't talk to me like this every day. It's a wonder. So here I am today. I'm chit chatting, and I'm talking to you all like this here because when people talk to you a certain way, and it's certain, you ain't never heard of this, ain't nobody told you nothing like this. You say what? And I like that, and she laughed. I giggle. I really giggle. I giggle, and she laughed, and I said, you know what? I could have went on with a conversation with her for a minute there. But I just laughed and I said, well, thank you so much. I was just so appreciative of what she had told me. Because you'd be amazed that what you hear sometimes you don't have to hear it. But when you hear a certain something, you know that you heard it and it was for you. The gratitude of it is just like, Lord, you heard me. And you said that to me. and you'd be so in awe and amazement. And I was. No one has ever said that to me. And I realized what they were saying, never heard of it before. I'm not gonna diss anyone because I talk to different people at different times. And and if somebody ever tell you, whatever you need, do you know how that sound to you? Well, whatever you need, huh? That is such amazing things. And so when I heard what she said, I was so elated. Had you ever been elated or excited like that for someone to speak to you or say something to you in that tone or manner that you never been, you know what? Since I'm remembering some things, since I'm really remembering some things, people have talked to me in such a way until sometimes I feel like I can speak to people like that, but then I have to be careful because some people don't receive how you speak to them. They don't pick it up as such. Sometimes I think I'm very sensitive to the spirit. And when you speak to me in such a way that I get it, I got it. And that's what happened. I like to fell out my chair. I like to fell out my chair because nobody has ever told me that. Just never, ever. And I'm telling you the truth. I am simply telling you the truth. So I have said what I had to say, and I can go on, and because it's excitement to me. I get excited about it, um, and and then it's really a joy and a blessing when you hear good news. Mhm. When you hear good news, and you know it's good news, and no one has ever said that to you, you know the difference. You would know the difference, baby. You would know the difference. So that's what it was. And I like to fell out of my chair. And just that moment when that happened, for the rest of the day, I was just happy. I was just happy, you know. And I done already told y'all these people call me baby and sugar and honey and darling, but I can't call other people that. They get offended. So I have to watch my manners. I have to mind my manners. I'm calling folks baby sugar. They call me that because I guess I'm there. It's just, it's a respect thing, and I be trying to come from the same angle, but people don't receive it as such. I say, oh, okay, and maybe you're just too sensitive for some things. But I understand when someone is talking to me and someone is really, this is personality wise, that character of who they are. And they just say nice, sweet things to you and don't mean no type of harm to you, but to say, look, sugar, look, baby, we can handle it like this here, darling. It won't be a problem at all. We got this. And so this is where I am. And that's why I came today, because I wanted to talk about that which I created. I created a product, and I'm trying to get it across to my audience. I made a product. I need some help with it. I desire somebody to help me with this product. Come on now. When we talk about things that we can't do, somebody else can do. Somebody got the power. Somebody got the power. I had the power to draw it. I had the power to create it. Now, I need somebody to take it to the next level. And there's those who might want to see me take it there because they can make it happen for me and they can help me take it there. But me, at the same time, I'm willing to turn it over to you and give it to you for a certain amount and let you just have fun with it. Because I sure will have fun with my portion that I'm asking for. Mm-hmm. A third? Somebody be glad to do that. Somebody say, you know what, lady, I'm just going to help you out. You want to do that? Let's do this. Okay. It can be done. It can truly be done. So I created it. I got my name on it. I got the date. I dated it 10 years ago. I dated it 10 years ago. And I'm saying, okay, I'm going to get back to this at a later date. I'm going to start working on this here. And below and behold, it's been 10 years now. It's been 10 years. I created this thing, if anything you're going to do, you got to write it down. We know that. That's factual. Come on now. We holding too much thoughts and thinking and all this. I got to shop and what I got to create tonight on a meal and all that. We got too much we're thinking already. So when we get some grand ideas coming through our brain, we got to write that down. We got to write that down because it might be beneficiary to us, profitable for us, and we got to write that thing down. This thing came from, hey, maybe heaven above. It came from heaven. Heaven want to give me a gift, saying, hey, I'm going to give you this here. Let's see what you're going to do with it. See, can you get somebody to promote you? See, can you get you a mentor? Get you somebody who will willing and want to help you. Huh? Hey, that's all it is. Can I get a mentor? Can I get a helper? Can I get a helper? Take it to the next level. I have the ability to turn it over into your hands. I can. I'm not trying to hold. See, the thing about me, I realize something. And I'll just give you what I realize. That, and they have said it, only what you do for Christ will last. Only what you do for Christ will last. And I'm a believer of that. It came from heaven. The thought came from heaven. It wanted to give me a gift. They're giving it to me. Let's see how far can I take it. I done sat on it 10 years. Well, I reached out. And I start checking on. I start going into research on what do I need to do next. Okay, you did this thing. You created this thing. What do you do next? So I start searching out what I need to do next. And then I got there where, okay, they told me we need a professional drawing of this. You can sketch it. You can do sketching if you want to. You can draw it the best way you can. But they said the home office, you figure it out who the home office is. They say we want a professional designer. We want them. Now, when they say professional, they mean somebody licensed. There is licensed artists. There are licensed artists who draws. Because they want everything to be proportional. They want everything to be equal to. They want everything exact. And with that in mind, and you're not, you kind of, you a little off balance with some of your work and your art and your drawing, they want perfection. They wanted perfection. And perfection say you're licensed. I draw for my own good. No, that. But business is business, and this is what they want. And there's a lot of companies that are professional artists. Got a lot of drafting artists that does all that kind of stuff. I already know that. I searched that stuff out. I don't know everybody. I know some of the things that that will get you there. So I did a little research. I'm knowledgeable in some things, but not all things. So, but you need a mentor, somebody who will help you, can help you, will assist you, can assist you. And so this is what I do. Hey, there come a time when you can't go to the next step because you got to ask for help. It depending on you, you to help. Like And so there are those who need my help. I help them. And there are those who I need help. They got to come to my aid. Come on now. Y'all got to help me too. I got to, you know what? I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to put it out there like that. I got a master plan. A master plan. Yes. I have a master plan. Come on now. You can't dismiss what I'm talking about. I got a master plan too. A master plan. Mm-hmm. And I've been having it. You know how you say, how you say it, you can say it like this. You've been sitting on it. Well, yeah, I drew it up. I've been sitting on it. I taken it there. And the time when I got the reserve to kind of do something, I needed it. Hey, to feed my family. And they say, well, don't tell what it is. I ain't told you what it is. What I said was, I have drew up a master plan. Title, got a title, name, and everything. And I need somebody to help me take it to the next level. There's those who don't want you to give up. I'm not trying to give up, but I know my limitations, okay? It's not that I'm giving up. Come on now. I don't have to give up, but I understand and I know my limitations. And so, therefore, my limitations is this, that I need some help. I need some help. And I think it's something. I think it's worthwhile. I think it's worthwhile for me to, if I have to do it myself, I do all I can. I'll do what I can, when I can, all that I can. And when I can't do it anymore, I'll just sit on the can. Yeah, I'll do just that. So that feels so good to just get it off my chest. That feels so good. And I feel relieved because I was pressured. I was pressured to know that you have something that you can contribute to the world system, that you have something to offer, that I might have to go along in this thing. But first of all, I brought it to the forefront. I brought it to the platform. I brought it to the platform so they can see what I'm bringing, what I'm about, what is happening, and why do I want to do this? And it's a good thing to do this here because it's a product. It's a product. And when we have products, we want to bring it to the marketplace. We want to put it out there. We got something to offer. Right here, I got a lot of products right in front of my face that I have bought someone else's product. And they had to go through a process. They had to go through a procedure. They had to have it tested on the marketplace. The marketers, they said, well, it can go this way, it can go that way. Excuse me. And so that's what I have. I have a product that, you know what? I think I'm proud of it. I think that I'm proud of it. I think that you are, come on now. Are you really? You in Hawaii now? You done gotten there already? Oh, okay. I'm so glad you made it there safe. You made it there safe. You're in Hawaii, huh? Well, hot diggity dog. Hot damn. You're in Hawaii. Aloha. Now, you ain't pulling my leg. Come on now. Don't be pulling. You are? Yes, you are? Well, hot damn. I've been on here for a couple of hours. And I've been talking. I've been chit-chatting. Yeah, I've been talking about what I've been doing. It is amazing. Yeah, Hawaii is amazing, huh? I'm so glad you made it. I want to go there too. One day I'll probably get there. But I am very proud of you there, enjoying yourself, looking, hey, touchdown in Hawaii, where you go. You go, go. You just go, go, go. That's wonderful. So if I can get my product off the ground, I probably can land in Hawaii too, and a couple of other places. Okay, so that is just nice and beautiful to be there. Well, thank you. You're welcome. You are welcome. I sure hope you have a lot of fun. And look, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna get back on here. I don't know. I'm gonna get back on here at other times, and I'm gonna sure look for you to see how this trip turned out. That you had a wonderful time. It's amazing. I'm excited for you. See all this kind of excitement for me. I love it. I love it. Excite me. Because going to Hawaii is a place you probably want to. I don't know. I think you said you had gone before. I'm not sure, but that's wonderful if you did. And you was on the flight talking to me, bugging me. I'm going to Hawaii. Aloha. I'm here now. Good. I'm coming back again because I'm talking about business. I'm trying to represent me out there in my space and getting folks to really see where I'm coming from and this girl for real. They want to know, am I for real? You got something to offer, but I need a mentor. I need someone to kind of orchestrate some stuff for me who can make excuse me, who can make some things happen for me. And I know they can. They just want to know that, do you have a problem that we can solve? Yeah, I got a situation, I got a circumstance and and I think you can handle up on it. You can solve my problem. Once I present my situation, I can present my product. Can you help me take it to the next level, or do you want to take it off my hands? I'm not going to be cliche or something of that nature by saying, what I was fixing to say, because I don't want to be like that there. All right, great. Thank you for watching me now, and come back again to watch me. Okay. So you go and get yourself together. I know you're tired. Being up in the air all them hours. I know you want a good hot meal. Want to drink more than just water. You want some good old Hawaiian punch and pineapple and coconut water and all that they got to offer. Go ahead. All right. Thank you you're going to be watching me. That'll be grand. That'll be great. Thank you so much. Enjoy your trip. I wish you the best. Stay safe. And if you do that, you're going to have a good time. Stay safe. Okay. So I'm out here talking, and I ain't rant no more. I'm serious about the business at hand. I am definitely serious because I am promoting me, because I know there's someone, but because I want them to know that I know that they're out there and that I got the assurance that, they can they can make this happen for me as well as themselves. Excuse me. They can take it off my hands. I don't have no problem, a business of mine, if you feel comfortable with taking it off my hands, taking it to any level you want to take it at. Because look, the idea came from here. And if it came from there, came from here, others are steady flowing and other ideas are steady coming. And they coming and they working. I'm saying like, Lord, I need to get this thing moving forward so that which comes into this space, I can make other things take place and happen. So I know it can happen. You got to have the understanding and all these other that it can happen. And it can happen for me too. So yeah, I believe it. Like what he done for others, he can do for me. And I believe that. Yeah, I believe that. Because there's some things that taking place in my life that, if it wasn't for the master, the one who got the master plan, who created the heavens and earth, I would not have had this idea. So he gave it to me. He want to see what I can do with it. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to tell somebody else about it. And I ain't playing about it. Hey, it's real talk. I got it. I got it written up. And I've been having it for just that long, 10 years. For 10 years, I've been having this idea written on paper and trying to take it there. Needed reserve, needed resources. needed that which will make it happen. And it's simple as one, two, three. Somebody can make this thing happen. Dream come true. It could be a dream come true. And I don't know if I dreamed it or it just came forth. But I just snatched it out of there. It came my way and I snatched it and I said, and I ran with it and I said, I'm gonna put it down. Let me draw this thing up. And I did. I drew it up. And the thing about it, I don't know if I told anybody. I try to tell my family, they already think I'm a weirdo. Not in a weird type of way. They thinking that, I'm a very creative person. All right. So, excuse me. I'm a very creative person. I know where creativity comes from, and so some things have been given over into my hands, and so I need to express it that someone can take it out of my hands, into theirs, and make a dream come true. Wouldn't that be something? It would be a wonder. I have had a wonder happen. I have had a number of wonders that has happened to me. And I know this is amazing. And I'm just going to see what's going to happen. You got to talk about it. I'm talked about it. I'm speaking about it. I'm going to continue to speak about it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And so, hey, just a third. Let me say it like this here, get you in the knowing. Just a third of $1 billion for me for the rest of my days. That's as simple as that. You go figure. You do the math. I don't have to do the math because I understand it. A third of $1 billion. Do you know what that looks like? And somebody would say, well, what about a fourth? Yeah, well, that too. I ain't got no problem with that. I'll have no problem with that because there's other things I would love to do, like to do, and can do, and that's what it takes. It speaks well to me. It speaks well to my soul. So, yes. And so with this creativity of mine, and the thing about it, it would not let me be. I had to say something about this today. And so I brought it to the platform. I'm talking about it now. Something I created, because it's me, there are those who wants to be involved and there's those who don't want to be involved. So I'm talking to one who can make things in this life happen for someone else. That's who I'm talking to. All the haters, step aside. We ain't got time for that. Because as you are being a hater, hating on what's up with me, you can be out there creating something for even yourself. So I'm putting me out there, some things that I want to do. And so I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that foolishness. Come on now. Yeah. But this I know, that which was given to me, I can pass it on. Put my seal out there. Boop. There you go. Put it there. Boop. I give you that. Simple as that. I'm not, how some people have greed for. Look, you can't have it all. You can't have it all. You got to bless me, or you got to bless somebody. Let's get with that. Okay? And as you do that, I have to do the same. So we're all in this thing together. Okay? So I'm trying to get my product up out there. And then somebody saying, like, what have you done? Don't worry about what I've done. I know what I'm doing. And the thing that I have done is what they told me to do and what they looking forward for me to do on the product. This is what's got to be done. I can't get around it. I can't shake it. I can't shake it. They told me this is what's needed, this is what's required. And they're not going to lower their standards. They're not going to lower their price. This is what it is. This is what's got to happen. And if you can make that happen, it can move forward. It can move forward. These people ain't playing. I ain't playing either. These people do not play. These people are all business. Business is business. Can you believe it? Can you believe me? Somebody told me that on the real. I was caught off guard when they told me that. Somebody said, business is business. I say, well, hell yeah, this is business. And so with that understanding, hey, you know what? I don't shuck and jive about business. I know when I hear business that's real. No, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I know when I hear some real happening, some real business, this is the way it's got to go down, this is the way it's got to be. And it's got to go like that. If you can make that thing happen like the way it's planned out, the detailing, and step by step, that's the way things go. Mhm. That's why others got to be supervised. Somebody got to be the overseer, the lookout, the gatekeeper. You know, you got to tell it how it's going to be. That's it. So I'm here today and I'm saying that I have a product that can hit the marketplace and it will fly off the shelf. It will fly off the shelf. But I need some help with it. I can't do this by myself. If that's a confession, there it is. I done confessed. I cannot do this by myself. And for me to sit on it, the nerve of me, because I have my life to live. There's other things in. Okay. Thank you. All right, cool. I'm not finna run. Come on now. I'm not gonna run. I'm right here. I'm right here. And I understand. No. I know how to give you some details and I know how to handle up on hey, like I said, there is things that I had to do and was doing other than once this idea came through here and I written it down and it was solid as a rock. I went on with life. I went on doing things in life that people normally do in life. And it's not to say that I've given up on it, but then there was other things that came into play that was just important and equal to that or greater than that. That was something that I was given as a gift. It that's a gift of God for Him to give you a thought, a, a product, or a thing that you can materialize. There's thoughts that can be materialized. There is people that can take what you say from here that you tell them, and they can put it down on paper, and they can draw it and bring it into the physical and make it real and make it life. So that's what happened. So that's where I'm at with this product that I'm talking about. I'm just simply saying, yeah, I'm just simply saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I need some help with it. There's some people that got, and so this is, I articulate the fact that I created this, it was God given to me as a gift. Lord said, hey, it's a gift. He given me a gift. As well as He given me other gifts. Mhm. Gifts, gifts. And I want to utilize this gift. I want to make it. I want to make something happen. I want to make something happen of this. So I don't know. I may have to keep it for however long it takes me to get it together, to get it to the marketplace, to work it out. There are those who can work this thing out instantaneously and quicker than me because they know how it goes. And I'm just telling you from my standpoint, from my point of view, what I understand about what I have in my possession. This is what I have in my possession. This is what it was. It just, hey, I grabbed it out the sky. God gave it to me. I said, oh, okay then. I'm already an artist. I draw and I do this and I create other stuff, you know. And he trusted me with this. God trusted me with this. He trusted me with this. And one while I had gotten a little foolish. I put it out there on site, not this site, not this media, not this platform, but another one. And I seen somebody picked it up and ran with it. I said, wait a minute, let me get this off. Let me get this off site. It just let me know that what I had was valuable. What I had was valuable, but they don't have the title name. See, it ain't gonna be that. There ain't nobody gonna be running no court and this and that. Ain't gonna be none of that because the name could be changed. Like I told you, there's a many products out there of the same. You go down this aisle, you see all these different kinds of products of the same. You wash your hands with this kind of lather, and it's all them different kind of lathering that you can wash your hands with, and they got different names. And mine can sit along the elite. Mine can sit along the elite too. And somebody will buy mine and say, well, let me try this one. I think I like this one. Find out it's excellent. Find out my product just as excellent as the ones that's sitting on the shelf. Mine is just as excellent. I just need some help with it. I just need, yeah, but everybody want me, what, yeah. No, it ain't about greed to me because you always need some assistance. You always need some help. So I ain't trying to get into that greed stage. It's mine, all mine. No, nobody, no, that's not me. Mm-mm. But I do know this, as I test the water, if it's all for me, it's going to be all for me. But if God wants me to share it with someone else who got the ability to take it to various levels and make it happen, so be it. Let it be. Let it be. So that's what I will do too. I will let it be. But I'm just putting it out there that I have a fantastic product. I just need some assistant, maybe a mentor. I know I need that financial wave. I need to make it happen like that. You want to see me win? Do you believe that I can win? Well, I do know this. What he has done for others, he can do for me. So I have no grudge. I have no malice. I know any of that kind of thing. I'm just letting it be. That's it. That's all you got to do. Because something for you, it's going to get to you. You don't have to, it's all me, mine, and only. No, I don't have to do it like that. I can share it. A fraction? You mean to tell me a fraction of a billion is all I'm asking for? That's pretty doggone good. Mm-hmm. I don't have to have the whole billion. I don't have to have the whole billion. I don't have to have the whole billion. That's in the great magnitude of finances. I don't have to have that. I can have a fraction of a million. How grand would that be? Would you want to help me? Could you help me? Sometimes that's all it takes is a product. That's all you have to offer in order to get some help. And to have a product for 10 years, somebody will say, lady, what have you been doing? Like, what have you been doing? You done had this product for 10 years and you ain't told nobody? You ain't begged nobody for help? You should have been asking for some help. You should have been told somebody about this. But see, now's the time. I think now's the time to talk about it. Great. This is a great, fantastic time now to talk about this thing to get it off the ground more than ever. More than ever. So I got this one product. I got it written up, and so I'm holding on to it. It will show itself. It will show itself. It really will show itself. If it's for me, I'm supposed to do this thing. those who are in position to aid, help, and I'm surrendering, I'm gonna leave it with you. It's on you. Now I done got it off my chest. Look, I'm gonna say it like this. And I truly want to say it exactly like this. Whatever I was given, even though it's a gift, it came from God, from the throne of heaven. He wanted to crown and grace me with this blessing, so I've got it. But if I too can bless you with it, because you got more skill set, more this and more awareness and more knowledge than I do, well, I'm willing. I'm willing to submit. I know my limitations. Come on now, y'all. I got to know my limitations. I mean, I'm in the knowing. Huh? Come on. I'm talking to you straight up. I'm in the knowing, but I know my limitations because there are those who can perfect it. Now, look, I done told you a story about my grandson. I'm an artist, but he draws to perfection. This is what he does. He makes sure, and God gifted him. He gifted him. And I love to see the beauty of his artwork. And next time I come, I'm gonna do it like this here. Next time I come, he don't want me to show none of his work. I can't show none of his work. I got to respect that, okay? I respect all of that. But I got my work that I want to show. And then when I do perhaps come again, maybe I can show something brand new, because it takes time to draw. And then, I would say, like they want me to draw on site, I'll do a little sketching, whatever. But hey, I've seen some perfection. I don't say it. And I'm gonna tell you how good I feel. Because when I told you when I came here, and I'm so glad, and I thank God for every one of you who have came, who have heard and listened to what I'm speaking on, what I've said. I thank you so much. And I just appreciate you because I want you to know that you have made me feel good today. You may have made me feel wonderful, and I feel blessed, and I feel confidence to carry on. And I hope that by me speaking that you would have that same train of thought that you want to carry on too. You know, you wanna be better in what you do. Whatever you do, be the best at what you do. Be good at what you do. You know, I pride myself on some things. You know, I'm not perfect, but it's some pride that I walk in some things. And especially when you speak about what you walk in properly, you have to tell God, Lord, help me, because this is what I do. This is what I have done. I have perfected this certain thing, and I want to walk in this thing. You have to tell the Lord about it, because that's what I do. I tell him about it. I pride myself on some things, and I've gotten some things straight. And I'm going to tell you something about gifts. Let me tell you something about gifts. You know where gifts come from and where the chamber of where gifts are created and where they come from. The Lord give you these gifts to utilize them and to use them. And when they get to a place in your life, when the Lord feels that he want to, let's close that door on that particular gift and create something new in you, he can do that too. I had this gift of just typing on the keyboard, and I mean, I could work it out. But it came to a point where that gift was very much worn. It had been well used, and I noticed that my hands began to get slower. Began to get slower, and I began to understand. the Lord gave it to me. The Lord gave it and he can take it away. But when he takes that thing, it could be well exercised. He can exercise that gift so well until, you won't even miss it because you done used it so well. And so, this is me. This is the way I articulate the things of God. That he has given me a gift, given me some gifts. And when he got ready, he received it back unto himself. And I just released it. I let it go. I knew where that came from. Oh, I knew where that came from. And once I used that gift, and I used it well, it was well used. But it was people around me who, they was good at what they do. But he's seen where, you know what? It's time for me to receive that back unto myself. So he accepted it back. I released it and I let it go. But he gave me other things. And he does that. That's what God does. That's what you speak about Christ Jesus. Through him, we can do all things that strengthen us. And so with that gift, I tell you, he received it back into himself. And I wasn't mad because I was thankful because I was getting tired. See, the thing about it, when he received a gift unto himself, he given it to you to use. And you utilize it, you use that thing well, that gift well, and now he wants to take it back. He just take it back. You wake up, you get ready to work that gift, and it has returned back to heaven. Don't get angry, don't get mad, just understand where it comes from. You can be a track star. You can, and speaking of running, I could run the 440. Oh, but it wasn't nothing like someone starting it off. When I did that 440 run, that were those who could kick that 440 off, started running. And I was the home girl. I would bring it home. That when that baton is passed, and it was passed to me, baby, I couldn't see nothing but the finish line. So I know about some things. Some things. I ain't say I know all things. I don't have to know all things. It's just a little bit of something to be encouraging, to be encouraging to know that, hey, he can give you these wonderful gifts. Utilize them to the best of your ability. They're yours. He gives them to you until he want to replace that with something new. It'll return back to him. It will return back to the master who served you and gave it to you. He can do that. And I accept that. I accept it for what it was. And when he'd taken it back, immediately I knew that he had taken it back. And let me tell you something. I wasn't mad. And I wasn't really glad, but I was happy. Because I know I worked that thing out. I worked that gift into the end, to the very end. I worked it. I worked that gift. Yes, I did. I sure did. I worked that gift. I thought it was, and another thing, I thought it was going to be with me forever. It was mine. The Lord said, I give it and I can take it away. He says that with power and authority, that when he give it to you, it's meant for you. When he give you that gift, it is meant for you. It's not meant for no one but you, and no one can take it from you until he say the same. I'm just simply saying, I'm telling you some experience that I've experienced, some gifts that I've had. He given it to me, and I utilized it, and I used it, and I used it well, baby. But I knew the moment that it was gone, I wasn't broken. I just knew who had taken it back, because he the one gave it to me. Some things you ain't born with. Some of these things you ain't born. You're not born with. It's within, and then at a time when he wants to call it up, And for you to use it in your daily walk in life, you can use these gifts of God. Use them, you know, use these gifts. These are gifts of God. And when He and you have used that thing pretty well, you know you have been part of something good and great. You know you have. You know it. And so when it was received back into Him, I just released it and let it go. I ain't fight about it. I ain't bawled and squalled about it. I just let it go because I knew where it came from. I already knew. I already knew. So, but by me coming here today, you all have lightened my load. Y'all have lightened my burden because I got in here and I told you how I felt. I told you what I was feeling and how I felt and what was happening with me and to me. And with that in mind, I feel so much better. Much better. Much better. So you can understand some of what you are encountering, what you're going through, what is happening with you and to you, and what you're doing. Keep the faith. And and another story and another thing, I used to always tell the Lord, I just wanted to be one-on-one with the Lord, and I just wanted Him to know, Lord, I have faith in you. I got faith in, and I used to say, and I wouldn't really have to speak it; it was just there in my mind to continue to remind the Lord that I have faith in Him. So one day I was shooken. I was shooken, shaken, shooken. I was, the Lord spoke and He told me, and it was said to me, He said, I have faith in you. And I looked around and I wondered where that come from. And instantly, see, everything with heaven and God, when he speak, it's like a conversation. You received it, you got it, you understood it, all in one frame. You received it, you understood it, you got it, and you wonder, but wait a minute now, did I say that? But He said He had faith in me. But I had said that so much to Him in my mind's eye. And I let Him know that I have faith in you, Lord. I just had the faith. And the Lord announced it back to me. He gave it back to me. He said, I got faith in you. And to know that, and I'm going to tell you something, just by knowing that, I feel like I can carry on. Carry on. That's what I said. I can carry. I can carry on. When the Lord told me that, and I'm telling you today, you can carry on, baby. You got the Lord have faith in you. So if He told me that, and I'm telling you that, we on one accord. Yeah. The Lord said He had faith in me, and I believed it. It was simple as that. See, I ain't have to squall with nobody. I ain't have to fight and fuss with nobody. I ain't have to say other things. I don't believe. I believe. And the Lord told me, He said, you have faith in me. I'm just telling you what He said to me. So if I have faith in me, He has faith in me. I have faith in Him. He returned my faith back to me. So I believe it. I believe I can have faith in you, that you can carry on, that you can do some things you want to do. You can do some of the impossible. I believe that. He can do the impossible. He give you what? Over the earth, bars of the air. He's been giving it all to man. He done gave it all to man. It's what men want to do. Let's do it. Let's do it with some goodness. Look. Excuse me. So this is what it is. The Lord give it to you. The Lord say, I give it and I take it away. And with all due respect, I receive that He can give it. And I don't know when he takes it away, but he can do that too. So I came today. You all have lightened. You all have caused me to enlighten. Lift my spirit is lifted because I came here today um, to express myself in what I'm doing and how I feel. And you all came to listen and thank you for coming and listening to me. I hope that I have lifted too someone else's burden because that thing, it can weigh heavily on you in many ways. I mean, many walks of life, many situations and circumstances. Whatever this thing is, and today it just wouldn't let me be. It would not let me be. I had to come and talk to you all. I had to come let you all know what the issue. And, we always want to say what the problem is, but it's an issue. And that was the issue. It weighted heavily on me, my heart, my mind, my thought, what I was thinking. And when I brought it to you all, I done upload it and hand it over to you all and see what y'all think about it, what you can do about it. It could be that you're all going through something too, man. Come on, man. It ain't only me. It could be something that you're going through too, you know. And I can't figure it out. I don't know it all, what it is, but you can feel better. You can leave here with a sense of knowing that, oh, okay, you too got a situation too. Yeah, I got situations. But I know who the one to call on to help me with these situations because um, we have I ain't gonna go on into these different levels and all these different deals and all that, but there is those who are in better positions that I am in, or you and I are in. There's others who are in better positions who can aid and assist and carry us through. And so when we are carried through and we get a breakthrough, we're going to have to do that for others. We're going to have to be a breakthrough for others. We're going to have to do that. We're going to be a breakthrough for others. And that's my focus. I want to be a breakthrough for others. But you got to hold on. Hey, look, don't give up. How are you going to see a breakthrough if you give up? I can't give up now. Come on. You don't want to admit, I wanted to give up too. But guess what? He keeps me grounded. This foundation that he has built under me, is solid. You know, it's solid. And when I want to give up and when I want to say, hey, I can't handle it, just let the Father know I can't handle this thing. Come on now. I can't handle it. Help me to handle this thing. Help me to handle it. And then every now and then I get a breakthrough like that lady told me. I like to fell out my chair. I promise you, I like to fell out my chair. She told me something, because I was like, how would you say it? I wasn't in the knowing. I wasn't in the awareness at that moment. All I was doing is calling to pay my bill. And I did. I paid my bill. But what she told me that I wasn't even looking for it. It made me feel so good. Sometimes some things you ain't looking for, it just happened. And she told me, she said, well, whatever you need. We go up from zero to this amount. And when she said that, I fell out my chair. I like to fell out my chair. I had to catch it. I said, wait a minute. I had to hold on to my chair. Because, people don't talk, like business is business. And people don't tell you everything. But she felt the need to tell me. And she don't know. She like to make me fell out my chair because I had no thought in my mind. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know what? Let me put it like this here. And I don't want to, not say it like this, but I want to say it exactly like this. If someone has a penny and someone is used to having a penny, come on now, and someone says that you can have $1, and you used to having a penny, that would make you feel some type of way. That make you say, well, you know what? What? I can't. And she told me, she taking me from, we can do this, we can just take it down. Baby, I like to fell out my chair because I ain't never heard it like that. And, because I wasn't looking for it. And she shocked me. But what I did say, let me tell you what I did say. I said, well, since, I said, right now, it's not the time. But when the time come, can I come back and we can talk about it? She said, yeah. She said, yeah, you can come back. We can talk about it. Yeah, we can talk about it. And that's what I needed to know. I didn't need to do anything right then at that moment, but doing what I was doing, taking care of my bills. But she said, yeah, you can come back. I said, oh, okay, yeah. Praise God for that. Yeah. But she like to make me fall. She like to make me fall out my chair. Oh Lord, some of this good news. This stuff is some good news. And so that's what it was. And for today, I'm here with you all, and y'all making me feeling the best. Because I woke up this morning and something in my chest or my heart was weighing heavily on my mind. And I'm thinking that, and I was opened up, and I was led to about, they say, even the word says that, write it down, the vision, and make it plain. Well, I have done that. I did it. I did that. I written the vision down, I written it down, and I made it plain. Simple English. You can say it in any language you want. But I written it down, and I written it in English. And I made it plain. Ain't nothing difficult about what I done. And so I written the vision down, and I made it plain. But now the vision then came back up. It then came up again. And it's saying that you need some help. And I'm bringing it to you. I need some help with this vision. I need some help with this dream that I've dreamed to come true. I need it. I need it to come true. Because what I'm saying, that it could help not only me, but it could help others. But would you be willing, would you be willing to help others? It's like, I don't really have a problem helping others. I don't have a problem helping others. I have helped others without anyone ever knowing it. You don't need to know who I helped, but they were helped. And vice versa. There's those who have aided me, and no one ever knew. You don't have to know who's doing what to who. Only God needs to know that. But I have helped others, and I will continue. And I don't need to tell you, and we don't need to know all that. But we need to know that this is what we will do. We can do, we will do. Because we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us, okay? But this is what we need to know. I have folk I'm having right now. I'm telling you. Let me tell you something. But let me tell you something. You can't be shucking and jiving with people. You got to get in there. If you real, act real. Do some real stuff. Do some real stuff. And so I've done things that nobody needs to see what I'm doing. I'm doing it, between me and God. So that this vision that I got going will help me and many others. But I got something to do. I'm not going to talk about that yet, how I'm going to be doing all of that. What I'm talking about is the master plan that I have in my possession right now. I have a master plan in my possession. And the thing about it is, I need help with it. Oh, you do? You need help with it? Yes, I do. I need some help with it. Mm-hmm. How much I need? How much it's going to take? It's going to take a lot. That which I don't have right now, but I know who perhaps might have it, who can do would you do? And so I want to get this thing off the ground. And if it ever crossed my way, I will do it. I will get it done. I will do it. I have no doubt about it because it will put something in my pocket. It will put something in someone else's pocket. It will speak up and it'll speak to the mountain and tell the mountain to be removed and cast into the sea. That's how this master plan is. And it will not doubt. And it will not return back to God void. That's it. That's the way it is. And I believe in it. Mhm. I sure do. But we got to get it off the ground. Come on now. We got to get this thing off the ground. We got to make this happen. And it's people that deals with this kind of what I'm going through. It's people deal with this every day. It's people orchestrate business every day. They do this every day. There's nothing. And it's like, my dream, lady, really? This is business that they work on every day. In my business, in my profession, I worked on what I worked on every day. I made sure that my job was well done because it meant the world to the one who was there, who, I'm not a doctor. That was doctors and nurses and seeing that they was restored back to health. But my position was that I had to make sure that their bills was taken care of through by their provider, that we received that which they said that whatever it was, and the patient portion was, it was done. So when they called and they spoke about, ma'am, what is my portion? I'm saying, well, ma'am, there is no portion for you. Everything has been paid. And I can imagine how that made them feel, how their heart was healed and well. But thank you, I sure appreciate that. And I did nothing but deliver to them that which I seen. I seen in the system, the balance was zero. And all I had to do to tell them, yes, ma'am, they taking care of it. Your provider did. It's zero balance. Some people broke down and cried. Because that stuff is stressful. It's stressful. When you know that, and another thing, a lot of people don't understand all of that stuff. All of that stuff. All of that stuff, people don't understand it. They got stuff in their possession they don't even understand. And I can attest to that. I can attest to that too, because once upon a time, I'm gonna tell you a story, and it's a real nice story. That and you can know that I wasn't in the awareness, I wasn't in the knowing, and this happened to me. And I seen where even can you believe there are those who like the word say, there is riches and wealth that's in the sinner's camp in houses. There is riches and wealth that's in the sinner's house. That is laid up for the just. The wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. Do you understand? And so that's what happened to me. And I was telling the Lord about it because, that came upon me too. And it weighed heavy on me that why is it that they got all the wealth and they ain't got it all, but they got that portion of the wealth and the riches in their house, and me, I didn't have what they had. And I'm saying, Lord, well, what is it? I mean, I'm your child. I'm here. I'm acknowledging and I'm doing all of this serving you, Lord. And I don't know what they doing, but they got it. And so the word say, be still and know that I'm God. And so I got quiet. And when I got quiet, I said, well, I'm going to rent me a car. I'm going to rent me a car. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going because, I see them got it going on. They with all the fancy stuff and stuff like that. And I don't know them. They don't know me. I don't know what's up, but I know this and that. I know what the word says. The word says there's wealth and riches in the sinner's house. And it also says that the wealth of the unjust is laid up for the just. And I said, well, wait a minute here. What is it that I don't have? And you know what? I did, hey, it was me and the Lord, we were talking. And I said, I'm gonna rent me a car. I'm gonna get me a car. I'm gonna do something. And so I did. I called them. I called them and I told them to put me one on hold and everything. I said, yes, I'm coming to get it. Put me one on hold. And so the lady said, well, we're gonna need a MasterCard. MasterCard? Is that what it is? I said, yes, ma'am, we're gonna need a MasterCard and this and that. And they sent me up for that. I said, well, ma'am, I don't have a MasterCard. She said, well, that's what it's gonna take. She told me, she said, that's what it's going to take. It's going to take a MasterCard for me to get a car to rent. Yeah, I was renting it because I didn't have one. I was running for the bus. I was catching the bus. I was, this is my form of transportation. And I got around real well. And to that day, I was stirred up. My spirit was stirred up. And I talked to the Lord about it. And I told him. And I reminded him what his word said. So I decided, I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and just see what I can do. I said, well, I'm going to rent me one. And the lady told me, she said, yes, ma'am, we're going to need a MasterCard. And everything. I said, well, all right, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Because I thought I knew. I thought I knew. I did not know. And so I got up from that seat, hung up the phone and got up from that seat, and I walked towards the door, and the Lord stopped me. He said, you got a MasterCard. That was a spirit. The spirit, the word of God said, the spirit of God will lead you into all truth. And so I already know that. I still know that today. And so I stopped. He stopped me in my tracks. And not only that, a smile came to my face. All I did, it was just like in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye. All this was happening. It was just happening. On an instant, I knew. And I said, I got a MasterCard? I felt really ridiculous because I did not know. I did not know that I had a MasterCard. I've been so busy working and trying to make a living and live until I didn't know what I had in my possession. I did not know. But that day I knew. And so I said, well, wait a minute. And the Lord's talking to me and telling me all this, and I'm going through my purse at the same time. And I pulled it out, and lo and behold, what is that logo for MasterCard? I'm going to let you figure it out. Look at your MasterCard. Because everybody got a MasterCard today. You know what? I ain't going to say it like that. There are those who do not, but there are those who do. And I pulled that MasterCard out and I said, thank you, Jesus. Because when you think you know nothing. And so what I did, I pulled that MasterCard out and I called back. And she said, hello. And I said, I'm the lady just called. And I have my MasterCard now. And I didn't go into the story. I didn't tell her how ridiculous I felt. I didn't tell her how silly it felt that I did not know that I had what I had. I didn't go into any of that. None whatsoever. And so she said, and what time will you be here? I said, give me about an hour to 45 minutes to an hour and I'll be there. And I hung up. And because she already said, because you're going to be getting this and you're going to get that and this kind of car and that kind of car. She said, I have it on reserve. I have it on reserve for you. Never had done this before. But what stirred me up in spirit, let me tell you what stirred me up. That I knew that the sinner had all these things and I had nothing. I knew that the sinner had, because the word of God told you. You start studying the Word of God, it tells you that the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. And I said, how could they have all of this stuff in their camp? They got this here, they doing this here, they doing things, they going places, and I ain't doing none of that. That's all right. That day, so I got, I got off the phone and I walked out the door. And as I walked out, I told my family, I'll talk with y'all later. I'm going to pick up my ride and this and that. I ain't tell them what I had went through that very moment. I ain't told them none of that. I hadn't told them what had happened, what I was thinking, and how I was going on, or nothing. I just said, I'll be back. I got to go get my car. They put it on reserve for me. I walked around there. They said, okay, we'll see you later. All right. And as I walked out the door, you in the neighborhood, baby. You just go to the street corner. you in the neighborhood, baby. So I went to the corner, and as I went to the corner, this car came from around the corner. Look, let me tell you something. When you're in the hood, and when you're in the neighborhood, everybody knows everybody. Okay, you feel at home in the neighborhood. When you go back to your parents' house, the people your parents know, and Miss everybody and Mr. everybody that you grew up, and they knew you and your mom and daddy and everybody else. So, excuse me. So I walked to the corner, and as I walked to the corner, this car came from around the corner, and it was crazy. I had to get downtown. I had to get my car. So the person inside the car said, "You need a ride? You want to ride?" And I said, "You know what? I was scared too, though, but I taken that ride that day because I was going to get my car, and I meant to get my car." I was in the neighborhood, y'all. It wasn't even like that. It was not even like that. And they gave me a ride to where I needed to go to pick up my car. It was a gentleman. I'll never do that again. And that's what happened to me. Say what you will, say what you may, you on your own. Say whatever you want to say, that's your business. But that day, I got my ride. I got a ride to go pick up my car, and that's what I did. Because me and the Lord had talked about this here. That why is they got a car and I don't? And I wanted to know. And when I did what I did, I understood it. And I just went and picked up my car. They taking me to the place of business. And they said, have a good day. And I said, thank you so much. You too. Strange things happen in this world. I can tell you about some strange stuff. It happens. And so I went and got my car, and I picked up my car and everything, and that was that. So you see, things happen. Things you think you know, you don't know nothing. Things you don't know, you do know. So that's what it was. So I enjoy it. I thank God for what had taken place. And when you talk to the Lord, He leads you right. That spirit that leads you and tell you certain things, and that's what you do. I don't catch rides with everybody. I don't need everybody ride. I don't need everybody ride. Mm-mm. And I vowed to myself, I said, I'll never do that again. But everything was just so perfectly lined it up. I just went with the flow. Sure did. So now, as I brought to you today, the vision of what I've written up 10 years ago in 2016, that I had written up this master plan, this idea God has given to me. And I need help with it. I don't know. There are those who believe in me, and there are those who do not. I'm not asking for the ones who don't believe in me and what I'm saying and what God has ordained for me to speak on. I'm just telling you what is. So I would like to take this to the next level. And then since the can of worms are open up, I'm gonna go back and start viewing to find out what I can do. But I brought it to you all because I wanted you all to know uh, what took me so long. What's up? What's up? Even I want to know what's up. What is taking me so? What taking me so long? What is this thing? But whatever this thing was today, it would not let me hold my peace. It would not let me be. So I said, I'm gonna talk about this. It's something in this thing, and I brought to you to orchestrate the thoughts and thinking of how it could operate and what could be done. Everybody can't stand before. Um, everybody can't go there. Everybody can't be where you could be to orchestrate or display your master plan to someone. Sometimes you got to be where you are to say, this is what I have now. By things happening, the guide of how things will go later on, perhaps so. It can come forth that, um, someone will assist me. Mhm. But this I know, I try to come with something that I can hand off to, than something than not, you know, product. I got a product to offer to the world, to the marketplace. It's a good product because really and truly, when I put it out there, once upon a time, somebody picked it up. You can go back. You can go back and see what time frame when they got it, the design, and when they patented the date that they patented. See, the thing about it, I learned too, and you need to learn this and know this too. If you're gonna write something down, put the date on it. If you write a phone number down, put that date that you've written that phone number down. I learned that. Everything if you write somebody's name down, you ran into somebody and they said who they were, put the date down. Put the date that you ran into that person, put it down. Then you proceed about what was spoken. And so every day, and then every now and then, I'll find something that, what? Where did I write this down? I don't have a date to it. Everything I write down, I'm gonna put a date to it. Yeah. So you know, you can reference back. Oh, you written that down 20 years ago. Okay, you written that down 20 years ago. That's when you written it. Yeah. Well, if you write it down tomorrow, if you write it down today, put a date on it. Just some little tidbits. It'll help you remember. Because you'll see something, you'll be saying, well, when did I write that down? Or when did that happen? You like to know. So that's what my grandbaby, the one who draws perfectionately, I have him to write. I begin to see his artwork, and I'm saying to him, "Look, Don, don't you do this? Don't draw not one thing that you can't put a date on." So every time he sit down and he draws, he put a date. I said, "Well, when did this happen? Well, why you didn't put a date on it? You don't even know when you did this." You get the young people in the habit of putting down a date, then they'll remember. Oh, okay, that was on a Thursday. Okay, and and they can begin to recall everything. Okay, so I'm gonna release and let this conversation go. It's been wild. It's been wild. It's not only wild, but it's been real nice to come and talk. I had some young people on the screen want to talk to me, and I had to tell them, look. And somebody said something to me that wasn't too kind. And I said, well, look, I'm going to tell you something. I'm a senior. And I have to be careful how I talk to people because, you don't want to talk with too much bass in your tone. You don't want to talk with too much demand and all of this in your tone. You want to teach the little children that you can talk to them. I can talk to little children and I can be just as sweet and kind. but you're going to do this and you're going to do that. Okay. And so this is what it is. And then they start telling me their age. I said, what are you doing? Listening to me. What? And kids, just kids just love you. And I love them right on back. But this I know, you're going to have to listen at your mom and daddy too. Okay? All right. Once you find out what you need to do, you're going to have to do it. And these are some sweet kids. These kids are so sweet. These sweet kids. So that's what it was earlier. And I had to deal with them. I had to deal with them. And I dealt. I think I did. Once somebody told me something, I said, look here, you don't even know me. Don't be talking to me like that. But at the same time, they understood. They understood that I love them. They're here, they're here for a reason, because of what the word says, forbid them not, for such is the kingdom of God. Even the little children will come if you bring them. If you bring them, they'll come. And so they're sweet. They reminded me of some stuff that we talked about. And I'm thinking, look, I thought y'all was 18, 21, 45, 55, 65. I thought y'all was a senior. What's going on with y'all? Y'all in my class, in my show, y'all want to listen at me. What's going on with y'all? And they just want to hear something that, they just want to hear something. And so I cannot walk through a grocery store unless somebody telling me I'm a teacher. I am no teacher. That's a job. You have to be lenient. You have to be kind with kids. Matter of fact, you have to be patient with kids. And so it goes back to when my early days, I was on the go. I fix them kids some breakfast and I tell them to eat. And this is what y'all need to be doing. And they tell me now. What they're telling me now, that I got to be rough and tough on the kids because, see, my grandbabies, 16 and 18, that I'm raising now, their mother has passed on. And she left us in 2020. That's about 6 years ago. And she left them in my care. And I have to talk to them. Sometimes I raise my voice. But they know I don't want to be mean. Because let me tell you this, that's not my place. That's not my position. I'm grandmother. I'm not trying to be mama. But I can tell you, when I tell you something, I mean for you to do it. That's what I mean for you to do. I mean for you to do what I tell you to do. Can you do that? I'm talking to these children, but I'm a grandmother. And I ain't going to be doing all this hooping and hollering. I ain't going to be like mama. Look, because they running out the door trying to go to their job. I've been through all that. And I ain't doing it. I ain't doing all this hooping and hollering. Because the word of God say a soft tone turns away wrath. Because I know when I put that voice on them, I'd have messed up. It's gonna be say that, but they know when I'm not. They have been left with me in my care, and I'm raising them, and they know the various tones. They know what the Word of God says, and you better do what God tell you to do, kid. Well, I'm gonna tell you what He told me to tell you, and you better do it. That's it. I'm not trying to shove nothing down your throat. But I'm trying to be grandmother. Grandmothers are loving and caring. They're going to keep you safe. They're going to protect you. They're going to give you some things that you want. Hey, you rough your mama up. Don't rough me up. But you see what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a grandparent to them. I'm staying in my place because I've seen the job. I've seen the job. I know what the job is like. But so I'm a grandmother and I love them. I love on them. And then I tell them right from wrong. And I try to give them various sides of the spectrum. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Well, we ain't skinning no cats here, but it's more than one way to bring a subject matter to, and let them see different ways. And they're understanding. Now you understand, right? Right? You understand? Well, yeah, yeah, Grandma, I see. Well, you understand what I'm saying. You understand my meaning. Okay? Now get out of my face. Next thing I know, I'm calling them. Look, you want a piece of cake? What's going on? Come on in here and get this cake and milk, and let's. You look like you're hungry. Come on, let's do this. And it's so nice to have grandkids. It's just really nice. And they smart too. I love them because they're minds, and then they smart too. So, and that's the way the kids are today out here. Smart kids. Just got them on site just a second ago. Smart. Going to Hawaii, going to Japan. Must have been some good kids to be traveling like that. Whew. God bless them. I'm praying for their safeness, their safeness, and their return. They said they're gonna watch and check me out when they get back, and I'm gonna be just elated. But right now, thank God, I'm gonna get ready to tone it down and get ready to close out. What you back for? What you back for, Lane? What are you back for? I'm finna close this out. I'm not gonna talk no more. Because you know what, let me tell y'all something. I'm telling the platform. Because like I was saying earlier, my cousin and I, in the summertime, we would play on the phone. See, it was just my cousins. I had more guy cousins than I had girl cousins. And we would play on the phone. Okay, cool. So anyway, we would play on the telephone, and the operator would listen in on our conversation, and we just be chit-chatting about all kinds of stuff. And did you watch this movie and that? We were kids. We were kids. And she would listen in and she would hear us out. And one day she called, she just bust in on our conversation. She said, "Hey, so and so, hey." And she called my name. She said, "How y'all doing?" We said, "Well, who is this?" And she told us who she was and everything. And she said, "And I'm so and so, so and so. And I've been listening at y'all. Y'all some real nice kids and everything." And she did. And I was amazed. Because we were just children, summertime, nothing to do. It's hot outside. And we just on the phone. We laughing. And when I see you again, we gonna play. Well, we gonna play what cowboys and Indians. What during that time we playing, and we just gonna we gonna build a board. We gonna do jump board, and we were kids. And she would listen in our conversation. We got a chance to know her. So every noontime when we were on the phone, we would call her name and she would come in on the phone. Say, "Hey, y'all." She called us by name. "How y'all doing? What y'all doing?" We said, "Well, we just getting our summer started off and we're going to be doing this here, but it's too hot out there." She said, "Yeah, it's hot out there. Don't be out there in that sun and stuff like that there." So this is what these young people are doing to me. I'm getting back what I guess I shoved out when I was a kid. I'm on the phone. Now we got media. These kids are busting in on your media. I'm so and so, so and so, and I'm 11, I'm 12 years old. What y'all doing listening to an old lady? Huh? What y'all need to be doing, making sure y'all doing what mama say. I need to be asking you, you're not alone, are you? Do what mom say do, okay? Stay safe. Don't let strangers in the house, and things of that sort. And that's what they told us. Lock the door. Nobody, and the amazing thing, nobody wasn't coming. That was during the good times. Today, you better lock your doors. Today, you better lock your doors because you don't know what's out there. You don't know what's up. It's a whole lot of stuff that's out there. You lock your doors, kids. Make sure you're in the house and don't mess with fires and don't be playing with this and playing with that. You don't supposed to be doing that. Keep the dog and the cat by your side and play with them and do some reading or some writing and some drawing, whatever you like to do. Mama say don't get into this, don't eat up all of that. It's just hilarious. This is just me. So I'm gonna go now. It's been a while, and so today is Sunday, and I'm just gonna and don't even know what time it is. It's amazing that if you're on, you know what? I'm gonna say it like this. If you're on live media and you don't have any other devices around you to tell you what time it is, they need to create, it's just a creation that I'm talking about. Because if I leave from out of here, going to look up at the time on the phone, it's going to be that we disconnected from each other. But they need to put this on there, the time. Hey, baby, come on in. Come on in, sugar.
Hi.
Hello. This is my audience, and I've been talking
Hello,
to
you
them.
guys.
That's my grandbaby.
Hello. I don't look good.
Oh, they don't see you, sugar. They don't see you.
My
But
hair is crazy.
but I'm finna get off the phone now, and because I done served my time here and did what I set out to do, and
Okay.
so I'm gonna get ready to go. I'm telling them all goodbye, and I'm gonna go because it's been real. Not only been real, it's been real nice to be with you all. Really nice. And so I have enjoyed it. You have made me feel so much better because what was weighing on my heart and chest is off now. What I was thinking and feeling is gone. I feel much better now. I sure about lighten somebody else's load. Mhm. So my granddaughter's here. She wants me to come be with her, and we're gonna eat up something. Huh? Wait a minute, I'm gonna talk to you later, girlie. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you later. So I'm gonna go, and I enjoy it. So I want to tell you that, and so you all take care. And I am gonna say, how I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wave goodbye. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. You young people, you do what your parents say to do. You be good until school start again. Enjoy your summer because it is here. Take care and goodbye. Good night. Good night. Love you.